Hello, hello, hello.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My boy Davey's here, but we're not on stream yet.
Yeah, we're good to go.
We're good to go.
On table. Yeah, the lads are just sorting out the TVs and bits and pieces. Welcome back to week 9. Week 9
my
of
God.
Superleague. Jesus, flown in. Dazza, it's always good to have you, mate.
It's good to be here, Davey. Good to be here. I'd look, expect a little bit more notice, but that's all right.
I tell you what, you held up the stream well for the Kalgoorlie Open. It was beautiful to see.
Yeah. Cheers, mate.
I was sitting in the house, and it's some of the bigger numbers we've had for a fair while.
And I think, hopefully people enjoyed the little bit of a change. They reckon these Irish people keep loving being on the microphone, but. I don't want to go to team. I'm just trying to, you know what, you gave me a thought, Davey, and I think before we start the night, we need to look at the ladder.
Look at the ladder. Yeah, we have a bit of time. We got a
bit of time, we're waiting, so let's just give it a little bit of an update.
Overlooking everything that, obviously we just had the Kalgoorlie Open there.
Yeah,
brilliant.
We'll get on with that bit, I'm sure, but
who do you
think's on top tonight at the moment? You're the man that's here all the time. Bit of on the spot sort of question.
I would be thinking either the boys, or I could see the lads. The lads have sort of snuck in there a bit. I think if I had to put my money, it'd be the lads.
Well, no, I see the lads are sitting in third. Very close to the top 8.
Give me a second just to...
All right, we're just going to do a bit of a playing around with the remote, ladies and gentlemen. Davey boy's got some skills, he reckons, these days. So the ladder, for those that were interested, the W.A.E.B.F Chalk Dirty are currently sitting on top by frame count by 2 counts over the boys. The lads, the players, the Reapers, the Assassins and the Jets. So the Jets tonight against the Assassins. Is that who we play tonight? No, not the Assassins, sorry. We want the players, that's right. I think it's the players tonight, isn't it? Sorry. I'm late to the party here. Yep, so we've got the players in tonight. So with some other matches on, the boys are playing W.A.E.B.F Chalk Dirty down, so it's a battle of the top 2 teams. So the players with a win tonight could go 4 points against. The lads have got a game in hand against them. I think they might have a bye tonight, so none of the lads are here to my left. Yeah, so look, there's some interesting connotations that could happen with the top 8 and with the top teams tonight. Some places could change. It's all very close at the top. But should be a good match tonight, hopefully. The boys be keen to sort of put the best forward, the Jets, and see if they can actually push the players and try and get a win. Hope all enjoyed the Kalgoorlie Open on the weekend that tuned in. Great event. We had a great time. Well set up by Jake and Megan, and then sort of myself and Marchie took over, and everybody enjoyed it. It was nice to run a comp that didn't have 100 people for a change after the last couple. Christian Milinovic in the house. Good family man he is these days. Brings the bub down to see us all the time. So now I've got to check with me man Sebash to see how my poster's going for the Anzac weekend, because we've got that coming up, and we should have a nomination post out very soon. How's post for Anzac going? Good reminder for me to follow it up. That's going to be a $100 event with races and a new handicap system. And when Dave gets back on the computer, I will we'll give a bit of information on that, see what people think, see what people's opinions are. It's something new, so it's a bit of fun. The better half of Christian's here with us tonight as usual, supporting a man, so she's a good girl. And the bub and the other babysitter. For those that know her, Alex Kingsbury's girlfriend. The one that brought Alex back at least, so he came back with her. So looks like Davey's been a magician. Fixed the unbroken. Oh, mate.
Beautiful, lads.
You got a bit of a love affair tonight, haven't you? So you got your man Chris Herbert on the.
Oh, Andy Fallon playing in one.
And Davey Fallon all first up. Like,
know this is going to be a good night.
A couple of Dave's favourite players. He doesn't mind spruiking off about their games and how they're going. So
yeah, Herbie's probably my favourite player in the league at the moment. Probably doing some of.
Didn't he help you win the first division title or something over summer?
Well, it was partial. It was part of it.
Yeah, I'm not sure summer counts, does it? It's a bit more of a fun league, isn't it? Like the real stuff doesn't start until winter, I thought.
Well, we had full teams. We had full teams in.
Yeah, well, yeah, we did.
But yeah, less teams. Fair enough.
So apparently the battery is running low on one of the heart monitors.
Oh.
Or the iPad battery is running low. This one.
That's fine. Yeah, I get that in charge.
Come up as 5%. So that's a bit of worry. So Herbie with the break in the first match down here.
Right, that's that on charge.
That's that on charge. So nice spot there by Herbie. Although he's actually got a pretty good chance here if he can. He's got a bit of work to do, but
I tell you what, it's good to be back. It's good to be back. I've missed it with were we off because of Easter at some point or another? No, we weren't.
Well, that was Easter was like yesterday.
Oh yeah. We've got Kieran McCrory in here as well.
Yeah. McCrory's in the house tonight, is he?
Yeah, he's just arrived in. And Herbie's not in a bad position here.
No, he's definitely got some options here because he doesn't have to do a lot if he wants the ball down the bottom.
Oh, we've got Moisey in here as well. He must be either on the plane or he's sitting in England.
Well, no, yeah, he did message me earlier. I'm not sure where he is yet, but he's fly out day as well with a few of them, I think. So off to Gibraltar. Good luck, guys and girls that are heading off there.
Yeah, it's good to see everyone's out there. We've got Josh Crow, Moisey,
Jake Barcelo,
Al.B.A.B, he's away out as well.
Yeah, Al.B.A.B, and one other one I think for the scene is, I can't remember who. Is Jonesy going? I can't remember if Jonesy was going. Yeah, I'm sort of a bit annoyed in some ways that I didn't go, but I'm glad in other ways that I didn't go as well because would have been fun. It would have been expensive moving flights around. So it's a lovely spot by Herbie.
Best commentary ever on the weekend. Take notes, Dangerous Dave. Cal, I have to pretty much agree with you.
That Callum.
Yeah, I think I have to agree with
Cal.
Callum. It was good to be at home watching it actually because I get to see where the commentary's gone now and where's Dodgy Dave. Crazy Dave. I've seen a Crazy Dave float.
We had Crazy Dave. We had a few Daves on the weekend.
I think Dave Thurston was in there as well.
Yeah, Dave Thurston. So yeah, it was interesting. Yeah, there was definitely Crazy Dave because Dangerous Dave was taking his. I'm pretty sure.
I believe I was sitting watching the AFL.
Yeah, watching.
Watch the Bulldogs lose the second half.
Oh, did they not?
Essendon just wouldn't give up. Sure. And Herbie looks like he's on here.
He's definitely on. He
down in the bottom frame. Sorry, what's happened down there? Let's take a bit of a recap.
Oh yeah, I missed that. Young Daniel.
Yeah, Daniel King with a master.
Yeah, it must have been.
Daniel King with a master. Herbie with maybe a master here.
Oh, the Jets are jumping out of the blocks tonight. Maybe we can pop this one off. Oh, it never looked like missing.
Wow.
Wow, ladies and gentlemen.
Double masters come out the gate. They're firing.
Yeah. So actually, we have a battle of the top two sides down the other end. So the boys and the Chalk Dirty are actually the top two teams equal. Yeah,
you can catch that on Table 9 and Table 10.
Yeah,
so I think on YouTube it's W.A.E.B.F, Table 9 and Table 10. Yeah. Oh, Dave Thurston. Talking about him when he arrives in. We've got him in here as well.
Yeah, and it was actually cool. We had a couple from Queensland, and I think I know Jeremy Maguire from Tassie was tuned in as well. So streams on a Tuesday night and on the weekend are starting to reach quite a few parts of the country, and I think the people are enjoying actually probably having a pool on with some decent commentary.
Well,
we're just spruiking ourselves a little bit there, but I've never been lacking in confidence. Most people should know that about me pretty well, I suppose.
Let's see here. Oh, look at what a break this is.
Oh, Christian. Beautiful break. Christian. Tough.
Wow, I've got 3 remotes here and I just happened to pick the right remote for that TV and that. Whoa, what's the odds on that one? And let us know.
Christian's got a tough first ball, but if he can knock this in, he's definitely got a big chance. So And
Well, I tell you what, I'll fill you in with Christian. So in the round of 32,
yep,
that's who I played
on
the Saturday.
On the Saturday,
So I made it to the 32.
Yep.
I think I placed 15th overall, something
Yep.
along those lines. I was pretty happy with that. I thought that's
Yep.
you'll get a half decent draw with that.
Yep.
And I drew Bulldog first round.
Oh,
and yeah, he smoked me. He absolutely took me to town.
I think I was roughly. I think I finished 5th in my group.
Beauty.
On the weekend myself, and I had an absolute. When we have time frames, the last thing you want to have is an ongoing tactical battle. And I think we had 3 frames that took close on 50 minutes in total, because it was absolute tactical battle. But it was River and I got back to get the win over Aidan Hogan 4-3. So then I had to come and play some bloke named Ron Kelly on the Sunday morning. that was like, I learnt a lot about how good he is. I think I played 2 bad shots and still lost 7-0. So,
and that was the other major thing. We were sitting at home, we were dumbfounded. Ron Kelly up 5-2 in the final, looking like he's going to cruise over him.
Yep.
We were sitting thinking, well, Ron's already won.
Yep, absolutely. And
then as the frames go by, to be honest, after the first frame, we were like, Andy's actually turned on here.
Yep.
This is the first time that he's proper been, locked in, I feel, since he moved to W.A.E.B.F or since he played in HQ. And that was unbelievable to watch.
It was 2 doubles at
the Ron Jawed.
Double jawed, so very close. So Christian still had a different way, but than he probably wanted to. But he got a couple of options here, so he's looking like he's a good chance.
Oh, I can tell you now, folks, he didn't miss that against me.
No, and I think he was just trying to hold that spot too much. So
yeah,
I actually wasn't sure whether he could actually come down for the ball under the yellow, sort of let his white ball run a little bit, just to avoid that red.
I must say, I think Christian played very well over the weekend. He did well. Got to the quarters, I believe.
Yep.
I had a feeling he was doing pretty well when he played against me.
Yeah, it was one of the things from the weekend that we're sort of going to look at moving forward. Is a really nice shot there by Nath. Oh, not by Nath, Alan Brown, sorry. Other end. Is some people that their points are clearly not where their grade is. Christian being one of them, for example. We put him into A grade for this comp because it's a Kalgoorlie comping ranking. It doesn't use the same ranking system as we do here in Perth, but he's only barely a B grader on his current points, I think. So he needs but he's clearly he's playing Super League and stuff. So we're going to adjust some people in that relation. So John Barclay we think should be a pro, so we probably will put him up, but he's here not at home listening.
And is this all in regards to the Anzac?
Well, the Anzac tournament's actually going to be different. So, the Anzac tournament, we're going to use a new handicap system. I believe you've trialled it. You and
I didn't want to say too much in case you hadn't said enough.
No, I believe you and Mr. Anglesey had a bit of a trial on this. So let's.
We had a couple of different experiments in terms of. So have you explained before about the?
No, we have not. We only just hinted that there was going to be a new handicap system.
Okay, so you break it down what the rules are, and then I can tell you about how Angles and me had a bit of an experiment with.
Right, so it is going to be using our point system. Okay, as you well know, and so let's just to give the people at home a bit of an understanding of what the points difference is. Yeah. Angles is about 108. And you're about 72?
62.
62? Come
63 or something. 60.
Are you down that low, are you?
Yeah.
Okay. So maybe let's use me and Angles, because that's maybe it's a bit more in the middle.
Because, whenever me and Angles played, and obviously you'll find out now how the points work. I think the final score between me and Angles was 6-5.
Oh, that's brilliant then. That's
so you can
me and Angles,
more.
So I'm 74.9. So that's about 34 difference between me and Angles, okay? So what it said is if the difference was 10 to 19, the person can take off 1 ball at the start of their first visit. If it's 20 to 34, they can take 1 ball off at the end of their visit. Oh. All right, so they can take they can pot the 6th ball, take the 7th ball off the table, and pot their last and be on the black. 30 to 55 to 50. So this would be when you and Angles were playing. 1 ball at the start and 1 ball at the end. So we're introducing this Chinese 8-ball system for this comp on the Anzac weekend, with that, and 50 plus 2 balls at the end. So if you're 50 plus difference and you pot 5 balls, you can take your other 2 off, pot the black, and the game over.
And that's the one me and Angle started with.
Yep.
And yeah, that was the one that was like
more advantage to you.
Yeah.
Because you can just find the 5 easy balls on the table and pot them.
And that's how we were doing it. And and it's funny how it's actually more of a psychological factor we found whenever we did our experiments with it. It's like, because I know that, I don't have any hard balls, because all I have to do is just pot
the easy
4
balls.
easy ones, and then I pot the black.
Yep.
And that psychological effect meant that the black was never that hard, no matter where I left myself, because I'm like, well, usually the hardest ball is either the black or your last ball, right? And without the last ball, then the black is just
especially for the lower level players. You find that as you get better, those things are the last 2 balls. That, it's always, when did you miss? I played really well, but the last 2 balls, I missed one on the second to last ball, and he potted out of me, and you're like, I potted 5 balls, but then I was behind because he was able to snooker me for the rest of the match. Well, hold on, we don't have that in these set of rules. So, look, it's going to be a fun weekend. $100, it's not majorly serious. We are going to have a non-qualifiers comp on the Sunday as well, so that if you get knocked out on Saturday after a couple of rounds, you'll be able to come back and play on Sunday. A little bit of a prize pool for Sunday match and similar sort of theories.
The other one we tried whenever we were experimenting, to be honest, we experimented with pretty much everyone said.
Yeah.
But the other significant one was 1 ball at the start, 1 ball at the end.
Yeah, and
which is a whole different psychological factor involved. I think at that point Angles was already firing, and he was beating me 6-0 in every single race.
Yep.
He just turned it on completely.
Well, we were talking about that, and then going, well, can you take any ball off at the start, or do you take do you have to be on a colour before you take a ball off? So, and the thing was like, well, if you've got only 1 red ball potting in front of the yellow ball that's nice and easy over the hole, I'm going to take that red ball off the table, go yellows and pot out that way.
And that's whenever I actually done that one time, and that's where we realised like the actual power of that rule. Especially off the break, your opponent breaks dry.
Yep.
Take whatever you want.
Oh, there's a ball in the road, especially with international rules where you can't play a cannon. All right. So we'll come back to that again in a minute. Dave, Hannah and Darren Janet's here. Thanks for that. Who's that? Oh, McCrory, Big D and Dangerous Dave. Yeah, I'm not sure why you use their proper names. They're Kieran. Everyone knows who we are. And nicknames are much better. Okay. So, has he come around enough? He has.
Sebastian, if you're listening, it doesn't look like the scores are updating. Just look into the code quickly and see if you can just figure that one out. Might not be updated. Oh, that's a big miss from McCrory. Oh, that's from Bulldog. That's an even bigger miss from Brendan.
Oh wow.
Yeah, but they've just both let them in on these frames.
Yeah. Let's have a quick look and just to make sure that they've actually have done.
And just to fill everyone in as well. Yeah. That's what we've been saying about the Jets. Their main stars at the moment: Daniel King, Chris Herbert.
Yep.
First 2 frames, they both come out with Masters. Yeah, you know what I mean.
So they're your men. You're like.
And then Brownie lost to Bulldog there because of a.
Oh no, Brownie won against Bulldog. I think you're fine.
Yeah.
They haven't.
Oh wow, Nathan McMahon.
No, the scores haven't been updated. That's why they're not showing.
Yeah. They haven't updated. Oh, no. One of the captains are playing. Maybe.
The captains were playing. So. Brendo gets his.
Yeah,
his back.
Look at this one here by Nathan McMahon. Let's skip forward a bit.
Oh wow! Did that kick?
It just doesn't look like he cued it proper.
No,
didn't cue it true. Funny enough, Andy Barnett, whenever I was playing him in the round robin, he missed the exact same yellow in the exact same. The black was over the pocket, and he missed the yellow into the. Pretty unbelievable to watch that again.
JJ on the mic. Epic. Highlight of my weekend was the player raffle. It was epic. Who's that from?
Auto Tack and Tires. I'm actually not sure who we're looking at here.
It could be. Is it Dan Troy?
It is indeed.
It is Dan Troy. Of course it is. I still haven't sent him his missus money yet. I've got extra money to send her yet. Got the piece of paper at home. I got her. I'm sending a private message as Dan to because look, thought we worked out pretty well together on the microphone. You know,
The
we've got a pretty good
commentary's making
team.
money, and,
Yeah,
and old Dave's left out.
Yeah, old Dan can sit there and have a few beers. So,
Let's get a bit of a poll out there.
Yep.
Let's see what we got.
the Jets have jumped the gun now, out of the gun a little bit. You know,
Well, yeah, they were 2-0 up with two Masters,
Well,
and they had two
still-
good chances in that
yeah,
frame.
they're 3-1,
especially.
so they got one out of the two. So, you know,
Let's get this poll running and
Yep.
see what we have to say. We've already got 41 people. That's pretty sick.
yeah, it's pretty good.
I'm just going to put a wee vote in myself.
You gonna put a vote in yourself? Well,
Yeah, got to vote for the Jets.
I know you vote. You got a bit of a love affair, like
If we were running a book in here, the Jets would be on my parlay every single time.
See,
And it'd be Chris Herbert for 4+.
Oh, so yeah, and okay, so yeah, our other poll should be definitely who's going to win, who's going to be the best performed player. So you're on your man, Chris. I know that. So you know what? I'm going to back in my man down the other end with the old brown sugar. Brown sugar tonight.
Yeah, okay,
Got
well,
a
let's-
feeling about the brown sugar tonight. Being a bit up and down, but starting to look fit and healthy and.
Let's run this as well.
Yep.
Well,
Couple of
to be
polls
honest,
there for our
it's
friends
it's
and
the first time
fans
I've
at home.
ever. We'll see how this goes. It's the first time I've ever run a Q&A, so let's find out how
Oh, okay.
that's going to go.
Bit of a Q&A. Yeah.
Hey
okay.
Daz, you're doing good job, man. Boys from Bunbury love to make it up when they can to the events.
Yeah, I know that was one of the things from the weekend we must point out. Bunbury, all of a sudden, had, I think they had probably 10 players up here on the weekend. And it was great to have them, you know, in the building, you know, having Bunbury join in. And I think you're going to see more of them at our comps now. And I think the word will get around Bunbury pretty quick. And
Well, they're not that far. They're really,
Nah.
it's
it's a couple of hours at most, you know. So, you know, I know Troy Forrester's very keen, and I know, you know, Dan and Emma had a great weekend, and, you know, all the guys from Bunbury. So, you know, I think them coming to comps, I think they realise that they're sort of going to get good value for their money, number one, you know.
And I tell you, I'm a big fan of the guys in Bunbury. Well, the guys and girls. I was just
Well, the girls are pretty good too. Yeah.
It's just they're just good value. They're good to talk
yeah,
to.
good
They're
value.
really nice people.
Yeah, we're actually looking. One of the things that's sort of on my discussions for the next sort of 6 months, I guess, is events in Bunbury as well. We're sort of looking at a couple of options
The
for
Bunbury Open.
Well, we're looking for, you know, maybe starting with the ladies with an event we might be calling, you know, looking at called the Country Cup. I've got to talk to Helen Devonish, I think, is our new ladies representative, so I'll have
What
to have a
beauty
chat
from
to her.
Dave
but-
Fallon there. He's played a lovely double.
Yeah, he
We
did.
get a
Yep.
bit of a
Yeah, he did a great shot there for Davey.
to land
Yeah, actually,
nicely
I
on
love
that
this
yellow.
the video replay we've got that runs, you know, a little bit behind. You can always catch up with what's on there. So
Yeah, well,
that was great
we're-
from the weekend.
We're trying to get replay buttons sorted out as well,
Yeah,
so that's in the works too. So we can replay good shots and stuff.
Yeah.
We're having an issue with the code at the moment, which pretty much whenever we play it, it plays the whole screen.
Yep.
So we want it to be on
One
each
screen,
half.
yeah. That's actually a really good shot there by Davey Fowle. Put a good pace and got a good position here. So
Well, the black's still.
the black's tough.
Yeah,
though, the
there's
black's
a bit of
tough.
work to be done. You have to sort of land down in between the two reds at the bottom, at the very bottom of the table.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how he does that from where he's going to probably end up on this ball.
Wow, that's a strange miss by Yoxel. It looked like just the line was off. He was
Sort of.
looked like he was cueing it good, but
So yeah, David here is look, he's going to have to pump this in into the middle pocket.
I think he has a bit of angle. He can just, as long as he misses that raid,
Yeah,
he
he's
can
got
definitely
angle,
float down,
but from there to get it down to the bottom, I think he's got to really pump it in,
yeah.
and that means you've got to cue it very nicely. And
Unless he can completely miss that raid and just cue past it.
I think the white misses. The white comes down naturally where he wants it to. It's just the pace he needs to hit it to get here, I think, is the problem.
Off his mate. Oh, what a shot that is.
I'm not sure. I don't know.
No, shake of the head, actually.
Yeah,
Shake of the head.
It was a bit wider than we thought, I think, the way he played it. He got the pot nice and easy, but the white ball wasn't ran a bit wider. He had to, as I said, I felt like he still had to punch it in a bit harder to get to where he needed to. So a little bit of a mess with a couple of shots up the other end with Nigel and Paul Kane, I think. So
Yeah, it's hard to see what Dave's looking at here.
He's trying to swerve it, maybe. Oh, if he can play the swerve shot, we might have the shot of the week without even trying. This is because he's going to have to swerve. I don't think he can do that.
No, it's
A swerve shot off the rail. No, he's trying to go side right now. Oof, he didn't miss that by a lot.
yeah. But at that point, he was never potting it. So, but I suppose, but that rate goes. No,
Yes, he's left Christian pretty well everything on here, so it's in Christian's hands now. He bots out or he doesn't. So he's got to take this ball first. And
what's strange to see, looking at the heart rates, it looks like Bernie's heart rate is faster when he's not playing.
Well,
he hit 150 earlier before the stream came on.
He's talking to Mando. That's pushing his heart rate up. Yeah, a lot of this Christian's going to sort of try and run back and chop. Yeah, red ball. Oh wow, he's missed it by a long way.
Just focus more on the position.
Yeah.
Wes Hughes, when do you reckon table will be recovered? Will it be before country week?
I believe it will.
Yeah, you would hope so.
Normally they do it for country week. It's actually done like 2 weeks before country week, because they do the new cloths. Then we wear them in for a week, basically to settle them down, and then you guys from the country get the best possible playing services we can give you. Because we'd like to look after you even once a year. That's it. How are you, Wes? Not good to see you on the stream tonight. No, Wes, he's a very good player. He's probably been Bunbury's top 1 or 2 teams.
Wow.
Very, very solid player. So played him years ago when we were in the Classic and stuff like that, and he's kicked my ass a few times.
Are they going to put the same cloth as the background? Well, that's a
No.
cracking question. You don't think so?
No, they're not going to. No, they won't be putting that on all the cloths yet. That is a trial at the moment. That's my understanding of talking to Terry. That is a trial and a trial only. So they won't be putting all these cloths. They want to see how it goes before they do it.
So I would be interested to see what the player feedback's been like about it, because I know personally, I'm definitely not against it.
No, and I haven't actually gone and had a proper hit on it, to be honest myself.
I've had a few frames on it, and I don't hate it whatsoever.
I could say to you, I probably wouldn't hate it either, because look, I love black ball. I love the tables, and part of loving black ball is playing on, tables with lightning fast cloth.
Yeah.
Well,
this is it's a strange one, Dazza, because if I was having to sort of explain to you the way the cloth is, so it's quick, but it's not very grippy. You don't get action out of the cue ball. It's either forward or back.
Yeah, and that's...
it takes running side, okay? See, running side off the rails, it takes it. But see, check side, it doesn't take check side pretty much at all. So it's a lot different than than what we played even back home.
Yep. Oh.
It's pretty unbelievable, to be honest. It's the quickest cloth I've ever played on, but it's not quick in the natural sense, you know.
Yeah. That's where I think that, because but I suppose you look at a 9-ball table and stuff like that, and so those guys, they, napless cloth, and they can get the balls to spin everywhere. And I think what part of that is their cue action is so much better than ours. Because I think when it comes down to it, if you're just got an average cue action, you try and screw a ball on a snooker table, near on impossible.
Yeah.
But you look at the real good snooker players, they can screw a ball everywhere. Like, get someone like Ben Foster, who's got a really good cue action. You get him on a snooker table and he can still screw the ball the length of the table. Mate, if I can screw it 2 feet, I'm happy.
It's the closest I think you'll get to Chinese 8-ball on a...
Yeah.
on a 7-footer.
Yep. And I think
It felt like so back home used to play a bit of Chinese 8 ball. This is
Yep.
before the boom, you know.
Yep.
They had a club. They had a table in a club called J-Max.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know if you've heard about it, but yeah, all of the guys play out of there.
Yep.
But yeah, they had a Chinese 8 ball table and played a bit of that. And to be honest, that class feels exactly the same.
Ooh. So Paul's just left Alex a chance here, not a. So where are you going to try and put your black ball here, Dave? Are you going to try and go round off of 3 cushions and to get on the black, or because it does look like it goes in the middle.
Just feels like there's so much. Whenever I start to think about Super League, obviously I would say myself that I would just be playing to play it down the rail.
Yeah, see, I think even naturally I would be going. I'm going to back myself to pot it, come off 3 rails. Depends whether I might try and land it for the double. Yeah, smart shot.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Because the thing that, whenever you actually think about it, you can say, without pressure, this would be easy. Just back yourself to screw off the bottom rail and land on it down the rail, and then you just pot it. But whenever there's pressure on any shot, it just feels 50 times harder. Doesn't matter.
Dave Hughes reckons with shiny balls they skid. Yeah, there's definitely some skidding on those tables by the looks of it. So, well, that's a pretty good result for Paul there.
Now he has to play it down the rail.
This is an interesting one. Is it like, do you want to pot it or do you not want to pot it?
Yeah, I think you just have to leave it over the pocket.
Cover the double.
Yeah.
So you cover the double, so you leave him up and the cut.
Or even just snookering him on the yellow or the red with the black. Just leave the.
Yeah.
But yeah, you're always. It's an up and down. It's not.
See, I would think that he probably makes this cut shot 20 to 30% of the time. So I think you're thinking he goes for it. He's going to give him and misses. The frame's over. So there is, but this is Super League, so he will go for it.
Oh, that could have been worse there.
But
great to see Alex playing the percentage. That's a. I don't know if that's a shot or what that is, but there's a bit of truth behind that.
See, I'm not sure that your shot about leaving it on the rail was just that bad. If you're going to just slap it around like that.
Well, to be honest, it hasn't worked out horribly. We've seen Alex miss these already this season.
Not this time.
Not this time. That's a banger, yeah. Chris
Never,
Herbert with the big cheer as well. I think he sort of knows what that means for his team, for Alex.
He got down over it and just went, no, that's his in. Like, it didn't look like he was going to miss. So
he's got a great cue action. That's the thing about it. Yeah, it's just his line the last few weeks has been.
Yeah, Alex is, from my memory, it was, along with Daniel, was actually the same sort of thing. I think a little bit more on the snooker table when they were younger. All right, my boy Mandy on the other table. So Mandy must have subbed in for the second round then, because he didn't play the first round, did he? Because have they got a sub? Yeah, because they've got Nathan, Mandar, Paul, Dave. Actually, I don't know who Nathan Mandar played in the first round. So I'm not sure where our boy Sebastian is tonight, but he's not responded to my message either.
He's sitting in the chat. He's working from home today, I think.
He hasn't looked at my message to him though. So
he's been remote working.
Remote working. Well, he does. We got to do a little bit, but
that's not a bad shot there from Mandar. I think he's left a long one on for Scoobs.
So Scoobs is on reds.
Oh, he's on reds, yeah. It'd be interesting to see what he does here.
I don't mind. Yeah, I don't see the benefit of going for something here, to be honest.
I think you just try and drop it over the pocket. Oh, he's going for it. He's going for
the middle one of the 3, I think. Which. Yeah, I did.
Oh, now I'm seeing the benefit of it.
But see, this plant's not that bad for Mandar.
And to be honest, actually, the Reds themselves have gone a bit awkward too.
Manda's, that's a bit rushy shot from Manda. It's unusual. But, yeah, no, I think Scott's still a couple of shots away from being able to go out. So
We had Scrata goes for everything.
Scrata? I thought he was Scooby, not Scrata. Did someone not type properly?
Is he still talking about Yoxel, Alex?
Oh, is that Alex Scrota? He must have been. Maybe I've never heard Alex be called Scrota. That must be maybe a new name for him. Oh,
yeah.
So apparently Sebastian replied. I apologise to Sebastian. He did reply in the chat. That he was onto it. So the post will be up soon, Sebastian.
Scooter is Scotta. Scotty
Scrota.
is Scrota.
Scotty. Scrota.
That's the most confusing conversation I've ever seen.
Scooby-Doo is Scrota.
Owen McCrory tries to fill in and to make it that bit more understanding and somehow confused it even more. Scooter is Scotta.
All right, time for a bit of a around the grounds, Davey boy.
Yeah. We've been missing the other game. Sorry about that, folks.
Yep. So a bit of around the grounds for the ladies and gentlemen at home watching our stream and too lazy to get on their own phone.
Scooby is Scotta. Yeah. That's
So we've got, as I said, the top two battle down the other end.
And how are we looking down there?
That's 3-1 to the 4-1 to the boys. They've had a big first round. Marchie was the only one with a win in the first round. So Luke Anglesey, Matt Patton, Alex Kingsbury and Dave Keller who got the win. Liam was the only one who got the loss in the first round. So they started the two juniors in the first round as well. So I think, is Judgy not here tonight?
Judgy doesn't look like he's about.
No,
he may or may not be in the Philippines.
He was originally going to Gibraltar, but actually he was supposed to be somewhere. Yeah, maybe he's in the Philippines.
He potentially could have booked flights. Who knows? With Sarah Lakes in the chat as well. The greatest mystery in all of pool and W.A.E.B.F. Yeah. In all of pool in Australia, potentially.
I wonder, is it hubby? The only Sarah I know is hubby.
Yeah, we had some ideas. Maybe it's Dax.
Oh, Dax.
Dax could be.
Look, how funny is Sarah Lakes? Because Dax is funniest bloke I've ever met, just about.
And that's the Jets are actually up 5-2 here on the players. I didn't even.
Yeah, it's 5-1, 5-2, and the Assassins are giving the lads an absolute bathing right now. It's 6-1. Lee Thayer is the only one with Benny Foster back. Now, I must admit, I drew Benny in the Calcutta on the weekend in the Lucky Dip. I thought, here we go. I've got a good horse for a change. And then he played...
Steve Hill. Big Steve Hill.
No. Well, first of all, he played Adrian Tierley from Bunbury. Oh, sorry, not Adrian, Martin Tierley from Bunbury. Really nice guy, decent player, but someone that I thought Ben would, just wipe the floor pretty easily with, as he would with most of us. And Martin pushed him the whole way. Ben got up 5-2 or something in the end, or 4-2 or something in the end, but Martin pushed him the whole way. And Ben's been too much time, racing cars, looking after the kid and working by the sounds of it. So I don't think he's been hitting the table much for a while. So
no, well, that's what I got chatting with him, and he said, it's been pretty much 6 months.
Yeah, so he's probably a little bit rusty. So we'll give him some time off for the good behaviour, basically, and sort of, I'm sure he'll get back into it now.
Sorry, is my favourite Angles winning? Oh, well, sir, you're going to have to jump on to W.A.E.B.F. Table 9 right now. Angles is at the table.
Mr. Smiles.
Mr. Lives Happy.
Lives Happy. He's got a cute butt too, I reckon Sarah would think. I reckon Sarah's looking at his ass a bit, I think that's what's going on there.
It seems that way.
Yeah,
seems like something Dax would do. Yeah.
All right. Let's have a look at the frames we got here. We've got a bit of a mess on both tables. Nathan at the table. Yeah, Nathan's actually got a chance here.
Yeah, the yellows.
So he's on yellows.
Oof.
So he's got the one difficult one by the thing. Could he screw into that right now a bit? It's digging into it a bit, but
find it hard to believe.
So he's going to play safety by the looks of it. Nathan playing safety, I like it.
And what about on Nathan McMahon versus Andy
wasn't
Barnett?
safety, just slapped that in. That was a cracking match. The table. That Lakes lady has Angles merchandise that can be purchased. Asking for
there is a potential chance of it. You send me a text and I'm sure I can sort something out for you.
Yeah, well, look, you know.
I do work for a printer, so...
I do work for a printer, do happen to live with a man, so maybe, you know, a little bit of sneaky Angles in a towel walking out and around the house, yeah.
And just a quick segue into the ads. Shout out to Ellenbrook Skips, Red Earth Creations. Obviously, I can give you a hand if you need anything in terms of signage. And Advanced
Auto Tune.
Advanced Auto Tune. I forget it every week, and yet they do so much for us.
So what are we thinking for an honour board? Well, yeah, start with it, and maybe we should suggest the board an honour board in here. Where could we put an honour board? Do people think we should have one?
I think at honour boards, I think we need to start getting some signage put around these.
Yeah,
tables.
well, we were talking about that, and I think we're going to have a new bit of a sponsorship officer, being Marchie. I think is going to take that role on, and that was one of my suggestions too, is to have. I think our sponsors should have a panel down there on the TV so that you can see it.
So what we're saying is we have 4 panels at the TVs and we have 3 sponsors.
Yeah.
So I believe that works out to be we could invite one more sponsor in here. I think.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely.
And then it means then we can have tiered sponsorships as well potentially, where it's if you want your name on the big board, then you're the top of the pack. Yeah,
and that part of that is sort of us, using our websites and our pages. So, the sort of idea that I'm working with at the moment moving forward. So I'm going to be taking over from Marjorie. That's a good name, Marjorie. Is probably creating another Facebook group, so people can say whether they agree with me or not. I'll be happy with that. For just tournaments only. No advertising, no nothing, no conversations, no can I get a fill-in player this week for somebody, straight out to put on there's the Anzac tournament's on there, the posters there, that's the only thing about the Anzac tournament. All the information, the notes come under that, and the files come under that, so it's easy to find things, And then people don't have to. I know a lot of people probably have turned off WA Pool Players page and Pool West because there is a lot of stuff in there that people just don't care about.
Yeah, it's just causing.
Yeah. We've got the ads from our friend
Scott
Matthews, which
they're always good shots though. They're always good shots.
Yeah, they're good shots, but my God,
he plays a lot of them.
That man has got the best spam override filter that I've ever seen. Closely followed by Pool Shark Coaching. But at least he's one of us. We can put up with Dan.
Yeah. Well, there's a reason why I don't. All the videos I was doing, I was pretty much doing one a day. There's a reason why I didn't put it in there. You know what I mean? People were seeing enough of it on their feed that they didn't need to see it in, their local pool page. Yeah,
but the local pool page has got everything in it. So, definitely something we're looking at is to change the structure of our pages to sort of, they become the WA Pool Players one has become very, 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 very much a lot of, information that most people don't want to look at. I want to go and find when's this comp on, and I think that could increase our numbers with relation to the doubles this weekend. Dave Thurston, thank you, mate. Yep, cheers. So, who knows that we've actually got doubles events on this weekend? The people at home know. I believe Kieran McCrory's found John Barclay as a partner for Div 1 doubles on Saturday. So, oh my God, who was that shot?
Yeah, that didn't sound so good there.
What happened there?
Sounded like someone just snapped their cue in half.
Yeah, and they've called a foul, so interesting. Yeah, so that's the plan, and I'm hoping that we actually get a few players here for the weekend. I know you and I are going to play the second div on Sunday.
Yeah, why not give it a go? I think
give
I've played 4 frames, and I think 4 frames gets me there. So
well, Dylan was my partner last year and we won that one, but he decided to go overseas on holiday and chase the sunshine or something like that, and so play some pool. And
I think he'd be chasing something. I don't know if it'll be the sunshine. Oh, we've Glenn Carter in here as well. Oh yeah, Glenn, good to see you back.
Evening, Glenn.
Yeah, he's in here every week now. He's one of the locals.
Yep, that's it.
If you were to come and live in W.A., we'd know you better than most.
Yeah, well, if Dylan's going to chase anybody at Blackball Nationals, I can tell him the Spanish girls, when they were there, were very nice, and I think they came from, they're not Spanish, so they're somewhere, another country.
They're all Europe. They're pretty nice in Europe in general. Yeah. I had
you got the twins from Ireland.
I'm not gonna say their names just to make sure nobody knows who they are, because we don't need bad publicity,
No, look, we love them because they're great on the table too. Like,
well, that's it. Yeah, they're cracking players. 100%.
Cracking players and cracking fun. Like,
and unfortunately, I know a few of them, so better saying nothing. Yeah, Glenn, 100%, mate. They're cracking players, to be honest.
Cracking players.
And that funny enough, that Ultimate Pool, that first event there, one of the girls who play back home in the Antrim Sports Club, Chucky Preston, she went over there. She's a new, and she made it to the semi-finals, I think.
Yeah, nice.
She's a cracking player. Everybody needs to look out for her. She's brilliant. Danielle is my daughter's idol. And Kieran McCrory knows them too. Surprised there.
He's one of those people that knows everybody. Okay, the Jets here.
The Jets are taking off, and Herbie's flying away. Herbie's flying away, boys.
Your man,
what is Herbie sitting on in terms of percentage?
Let's get it up for him for the night.
On a team that is said to be on the lower side of things, what is Herbie's percentage for the season?
Oh, so he's 2 from 2 tonight.
He was 5 from 5 the other night. He was 4 from 5 the night before that.
All right, so let's have a look at the stats table. Chris Herbert. This must be the wrong group. That's Premier League, not Super League, Darren. I was going to say there's different names in there. All right, so what's the Jets? Single stats. Chris Herbert. He's at, wow, you're right. He's at 68.97%.
20 from 29.
No, 20. Frames 420, yes, 20 from 29.
And one of them was one he potted the black and the white at the same time.
Yep.
And then he went on to win 4 out of 5.
Masters against a couple of times, possibly. Let's have a look. Do we see? No, it doesn't. No, see, the one in red would be a master. So he's had one master against him by the looks of it. Because you see there was one here on his stats as red, so that's probably someone master breaking him. He punishes the hell out of his lower point players. See, that's quite interesting. All the 80s and the 70s, he's basically,
Yeah, he's got the head of most of them.
The higher ranked players, the 100-point pluses, he's breaking even with them, or just in front. And the mid-90s players, they're the ones that are sort of getting him at the moment. So the ones, so he's doing real well. So that's just him personally. So let's just have a quick look at the stats table where we're at while we're at it. My pick for the year is number 1, I reckon. I think I picked Ron early in the year. I'm pretty sure I said Ron early in the year.
I think if we go all the way back to the start, you said Ron. And
Ron.
I can't even remember who I said.
Did you go Engels? Did you back your housemate in, or?
No, I didn't even have him in my top 5.
Didn't? Well, he's not in the top 5. All right. Your man Chris Herbert is in the top 5.
I rest my case.
Or did you go Alex? Alex was in the conversation.
Alex was there. Stone was in there. I think we picked our top 5.
Yeah.
That's what we did. Yeah.
So current top 5 is Ron Kelly on 71%. Nathan McMahon's on 70.59. Alex Kingsbury on 70. Your man Chris on 68.97. And rounding out the top 5, Rocky on 65.71, just in front of the old boy Neville Lister and Sonny Lister. Neville Lister.
It just
Neville
shows you how close it is whenever these top boys are shooting about 70%, and that is seen as exceptional.
Yep. 70%. And
it just shows you that.
In the old days, that was 110 plus. So, and Ron's on 108. So, that's sort of what you expect from Ron. But
it'll be interesting whenever these new round of points come out. I know it's a fair bit away yet.
Yeah, it is. And
what is it? Every 2 years?
No, it's every year they come out.
Okay, yeah. But we've only sort of started that.
But
year.
I don't think they do it until after winter pool, because they don't like to change it during the winter season, because that messes teams up throughout the year. Yeah.
So
do it mid-season.
It'll be interesting to see, especially with what Ron's doing.
Yeah.
If he can maybe get to that 115, 110
Yeah,
plus.
look, I think it's 110 sort of right at the limit right now. I think, like... There's a pull with a tight cut here, but... Nice shot by Paul, and big frame for them, really.
And Paul's coming into his own as well. I think he had a bit of trouble the first few weeks, and that's what I love to see as well, the sort of players who are coming into this.
Brownie's got a good chance here at the other end too.
He's played the hard shot as well.
Well, Dan's got a chance here.
Well, if there's a man who can figure this out, it's definitely Dan.
Well, it's just a double inside the black, but it's just about hitting it right, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's where can you get the black to go, I think, is the thought here.
The black, it depends on the pace you hit. I think you hit it mid-range pace, and it sort of pops to the black spot. Good pace. Does he have the fine cut in him? Me, I'd love the fine cut in.
Yeah, I think you gotta just cut it and bring the weight around. Yeah.
Brownie with the cut to the middle pocket, gets it to full. Nice one for Brownie. Big frame this one. Oh wow! On the white ball. Oh.
And now Dan's got the same shot. Well, no, it's a bit harder this time.
See, I don't think Dan should be going for this, but I won't be surprised if he does. I think he could just lay the white ball down and play a snooker here just about. He's played the smart shot. Very good. Well done. Not a snooker, but it's just as good.
Yeah. Bulldog's heart rate 145.
Yeah, wow.
It's just a good change from
and he's just sitting there watching this frame. So
he takes it all to heart.
It's testing the young man.
Let's see here as well. With 75% think the Jets are going to win.
Oh, what a kiss. What a kiss for Paul Kane.
But to be honest, with how Daniel's been playing, I don't think he'll be far off this.
Yeah. You just got to, I like a short cue action here. Don't let it flow too much. Just play, Brownie told me, just a nice short cue action. Pick your spot and punch it in.
Yeah.
Right,
that's pretty much textbook. That is about as good as it gets. Yep. He's cued that like a dream.
Yeah, it's actually an important one. And there's one Brownie taught me is sort of when you're not far off the top rail and you've got a long, tough pot, is just shorten up your cue action. Just a nice little, tiny backswing. Don't let the arm flow too much. Just try and keep everything under control. And I find when I can pop those shots more often, not when I sort of put my head down and sort of think about it. Other times the head just gets, I'll just slap this in hopefully, and the care factor's not there.
But that, like I say, the way Daniel plays the game, that's sort of, that is his shot. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's pretty much is
his
his
straight
shot.
1 2 foot away from the hole, and then and knock the one in down the rail.
Yeah, 100% McCrory. Yeah, I'm with you on that with his snooker background. I just think his cue action's so solid. Right there, you've seen that. To be honest, if you want to see what a good cue action looks like, go and replay that shot.
Yeah, you could take some hints, McCrory. Yeah.
Whoa. Let me go and get a quick refill.
Yeah, cheers, mate. Yeah, thanks, brother. All right, so on this table we're going to have Paul, and it looks like Scooby-Doo. And we've got Mandar and Herbie down there. So it's the battle for our wins at the moment. Mandar is 1 from 2 and Herbie's 2 from 2. So I need Mandar to knock him off. Yeah, they're actually, they're playing really hard. What do I mean, McCrory? Your cue actions are smooth as they come. Smooth as a baby's bottom, they'd say, Kieran. When you haven't had 5 glasses of wine, which is normal. But that's okay. We all like you when you've had 5 glasses of wine. You're good fun. So, yeah, 7-3 to the Jets. I'm getting private messages. Oh, no, it's not from him. 7-3 to the Jets. Let's have a quick look around the tables, around the grounds, as they say. Oops, that's it. Not that one. It's the other one. So we've got 7-3 here. Pulled a break there. The Assassins are 8-2 up on the lads. And the boys are 6-1 up on We Chalk Dirty. So it's a bit lopsided early starts here for all matches tonight. So I can see over with the lads and the Assassins Neville's at the table with a good chance to finish up and pot out here on a master break. So all right. Scooby's not happy with that miss. You have the white ball on a slinky. Yeah, well, I'm not sure that the slinky's the right word for white ball control. Yeah, good luck to you. We'll hopefully see you on Saturday, maybe if I find a partner. So hopefully we have a few players down here and get some good teams going. So because I don't want to see McCrory and Barclay win the doubles on the weekend, so it'd be good to see some other teams. But back to the action here. We've got Scooby at the table. So there are a couple of misses from the boys early. So Scooby looks like he's going to have yellow. We've got a bit of a pack to work with. So it's working. Mandar at the table down the top end. Mandar looks like he's on reds the way he's looking. He's got some work to do. So see if for Scooby to break the pack a little bit. He's got a good action, good cue into it, but hasn't still come out to yet, so see him having another go at it soon enough. I'm not sure he's got the right angle. He might have the right angle sort of to do a bit of action off of here. Yep. So he's got another one out now, but he's still got one that's really not in a great spot. I don't know. He actually there might be a gap there between the black and the red by the looks of it. I think there's actually a gap, so if he can get himself up to pot the ball above the black straight, he can probably get on that. And then he's got some options there, so there is a little chance here, but he's got to have a really good white ball. Wow, a big double by Mandy on the other table. There's still some work to do here, I'm not sure. Oh, yeah, Scooby just trying to do a little bit too much with the white ball there, so let's pull in on the reds. Now there's also, what have we got coming up? I believe there's a satellite coming up as well, for those that don't know, to $55, I think Marchie posted up this week. Let me see if I can find the details for you. I'm pretty sure it's on not this weekend, but the weekend after. Cheers, Davis. Satellite.
That's me back. Terry was taking a walk around the...
Around the thing?
Yeah, he's taking a walk around the hall.
So we have I was just talking about, Dave, the viewers at home, is getting the details up. There's a satellite here on the 18th of April.
I tell you, are you doing a satellite for the... It's not the intermediate. What's the other? There's a lower one again. No. Amateur. Are you doing a satellite for the amateur slate? No.
So that's already full.
They didn't even put out the list for it.
Yeah, I think that one.
I've been waiting for the list.
Or the intermediate one?
No, there's an amateur one coming up in a couple of months. Dave Callagher was telling me about it.
No, I think you find that's their intermediate one, and that's already full. It fills up in days.
Yeah, so they're doing a one.
Pro?
Yeah.
So this is the Pro
Yep.
one that we're doing the satellite for here. So I believe Ron Kelly's going over for that one already. I believe there's a couple of WA players going on. I'm not exactly sure who it is. But this is sort of anyone who's an intermediate can try out for this one, and they win like entry and still got to get your own way across. But entries are $1,000, I think. So yeah, you need it. So this is the one which has got a $30,000 first prize.
Wow. Yeah.
Right.
I think that's the one Lee McSherry went over and he made it to the quarterfinals. I think.
Yeah.
He played out of the skin.
Yeah. So that's the elite ones. There's the Gippy Cup, the crossover satellites. No.
Yeah, I'll be.
No, that's the
throw
pro
the name
one.
in the hat.
There's definitely an intermediate. I've got it. I know what you're talking about, and it is the intermediate one. I think.
There's an amateur one as well. And they're certain about it. Bulldog, you're going to the intermediate slate. Is that right? You're on the reserve list. Yeah, it filled up immediately, didn't it?
I didn't think they were going to have one before that, underneath that. So yeah, I don't think there's another one underneath.
Dave Gallagher clean lied to me then. So he's gone from a favourite player. He's all the way down the bottom now.
Yeah, no, there's not, because the intermediate one is there. You know, they even knock back some of our players like John Barclay and Kieran Adley in years gone by.
Yeah, as you should. I think Dave Schneider.
Dave Snyder's been, Scott Healy's been, but see, this is where it becomes very objective. They go, oh, you're playing this or you're doing that. Mm-hmm. And it's like, well, it's intermediates. It's not the pros. You know, we've got a clear pros and intermediates thing over here. So.
Yeah, they are doing a novice, intermediate and pro this year. Yeah. So that's because I was chatting with Dave Keller and he said, "Oh, well, I
Slate novice." Okay, well that I haven't heard of that at all.
Yeah, well, talking to Dave Keller, he said, "Oh, you'll be good money in it." So I'm keen for whenever they put out the list, I'll be right in there.
We might be both worth going into that, Dave. You know?
I would be well keen now.
Slate novice.
I don't think there's any word of it yet. I think they said they're looking. Could be May, June, something like that.
Yeah. Look. What are they doing? Yep, they are doing a novice, intermediate and pro this year, I believe. So there's Dave Thurston. So that'll be interesting to see what they classify as a novice. So, but definitely be possibly keen for that one, Davey, if a bit of a road trip.
Oh, beauty.
I mean,
I can't wait for this black ball, to be honest. I'm really excited for it. I've already booked it off work, even though I don't know if I'm playing or not.
No, you're playing. Everybody's in the side that was there, but I think I've found the final piece to the last team. So on the weekend, I've got to talk to Dave Barker tonight just to confirm what he wants to do.
Ooh, okay. Yeah.
But the last piece of the puzzle might have come into play on the weekend. Speaking to my man Troy Forrester from Bunbury, sort of.
Oh, beauty. Yeah, I was watching him all week.
It'd be a very
even with
solid.
The Perth Open, I think he was playing unbelievably.
He's a very good quality player. So something that we definitely were thinking about. So, but the novice one. If they do a novice one, we definitely have a few players going. I think so. I think our friend Dylan Moyes would probably think he's novice too, would he? What do we classify Dylan as? He's something.
Yeah, I'd probably still put him in the novice. He'd be
his
close on intermediate. He'd be close on intermediate.
His points say he should be novice still. He still blows some points.
Yeah.
I still think you and I can give him a run for his money, mate. So he's he's not beating us easy, so that's for sure. So. Yeah,
that's great. Oh, has Herbie gave him the inside there?
He has, and this could be just. You're playing it just very soft.
No, McCrory, they haven't advertised it yet. That's what we were saying. I don't think there's been anything put out about it yet. And Paul Kane's left himself on a double for the match as well. And there's not a whole lot of safety here.
No, there is not. Amanda played safe instead of having to go at that ball and played a really good shot.
Yeah, that's a beauty.
But
can Herbie just do it back to him again?
Well, he's probably going to leave him on that ball, but Herbie's going to get one down the rail a little bit closer to the hole. It's going to come down to... I've actually got the shot for Mando, if you can see. So if Mando can just drop this in and get it to fall, he can then play down onto the red.
Yeah.
And get the white ball to hit the rail, and then basically snooker Herbie.
But if you can see the red here now, would you not play it just because
No.
Herbie's ball's in no man's land as it is?
No, so I think Mandar's got the control here. He may not pot it in this one here. He may just put it but if he leaves Herbie that ball on, what he's going to leave Herbie is a spot to get the white ball back on the rail again.
Yeah.
So I won't be surprised. Oh, great effort by Mandy. So Herbie's still going to put the white ball back on the rail. Mandar's still going to come out off the side rail. Because Mandar, once he drops that ball in, can... Oh, Herbie's... Oh, that's a great shot.
What a shot.
That is really good shot.
Scooby's gone in off. That's pretty massive in off here.
Yeah.
He just had to... He's just gotten into that far too much.
Yeah. It's like he almost cued that with right-hand side somehow. And the way it looked. Oh, he's fouled there.
He's fouled. To be honest, I don't want to say anything, but I'm getting shades of Carlton here for the Jets. It's worrying me.
Oh, that's a good analogy, man. Oh, I like that.
For a boy from Ireland, that's not too bad.
That's pretty good.
Let's hope they can. Herbie, this is a massive frame for Herbie here.
This is interesting. This shot.
Just don't.
See, yeah, I'm not liking that. Because Manda can pot the red. Or even if he hits the red, what's he leaving Herbie?
Well, that's it, yeah. But I think Herbie's thinking if he hits the red, he's opening the black. And if he doesn't hit the red, now Herbie can get it out. I don't know.
Yeah. I actually think Herbie should have had a go then. Right, gone up the top. Probably risked it a little bit, but he's got lucky there because that wasn't a hard red to hit. And if Mandar hit that red, Mandar's in total control. Now Herbie has to do something with this black again.
Yeah, and Scooby's gave that. Yeah, he gave that frame away.
Yeah.
I think Paul will be.
Are you attacking this like this, do you think? Or
I think he's trying to come down into this.
Yeah,
here.
he has to.
To be honest, I don't know if I even mind leaving this yellow over the pocket and allow him to see the red.
Well,
because where does the red go? You know, I think that might be the best.
Giving him a chance to move the red again, but because if he pots it, it still doesn't mean the black's on. So yeah, you're right. I think he's gonna.
But I think on that last shot, maybe just leave it over the pocket where he has to hit the red, and the red doesn't go anywhere.
Well, yeah, you're right. You know, move your red ball, because that's what I need you to do.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, it's actually very good thinking, to be honest, Dave. I think, you know.
Unless maybe it went somewhere that we didn't see it go on.
Okay.
Oh, does this squeeze inside this?
No, I think he's just going to play the red up the rail.
This is the ultimate best pass, I think, then.
Yeah, just play the red up the rail here.
Yeah, that's the way to go. Yeah.
Again, he's left Mandar a shot that you would hope Mandar could get. I think I remember, I'm not sure if I ever told you about it when I was up in Darwin one time. There was Travis Crawley and Chris Beagley, two extremely good players, and they played a tactical battle. My God, like it was one frame that went on for hours, and it didn't go for hours, but it was the most enthralling battle of pool I've ever watched because they were just leaving, like you said, playing the shot that you were talking about, leaving that over the hole and saying hit your red.
Oh,
was that fair?
But this is.
Hold on, have a look at this to the right. Is he? He's fouled there. Off the rail.
Yeah, it hit the rail.
No, the white ball hits the rail before it hits the red.
No, it hit the red, then the red, then the rail. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, it does. Yeah, you're right. Sorry. I thought he'd fouled.
Wasn't far off there.
Okay, and Herbie had a go at it.
Wow, and Herbie, how has he done that then? Oh, that's a great shot from Herbie. So he's...
Oh, yeah, so he's played the double across and tried to cover the pocket.
Oh,
but he's left Mandar.
Just gone a bit far, yeah.
Oh, Mandar's played that poorly.
Yeah, Mandar's left him on it. And all things considered, Herbie's 3 for 3. Not for any commentator curse to come into play, but 3 for 3.
3 for 3, and it's a frame the Jets needed there because they were starting to...
They were starting to carton a
starting
bit.
to wobble a bit. And look at here, Nathan over on the pot out over on this table, so...
Oh, Nathan.
I didn't want to say something. I just felt like he's going to,
The Jets are starting to put on a bit of pressure here. Do you want to give us a quick rundown on teams and how we're looking in terms of matches?
Yeah, well,
I was talking with Scotty Davo and they were looking pretty good.
Yeah, so there was definitely a bit of a whitewashing going on in the tables earlier. So let's see if anyone's coming back at all.
Yeah, I'd be interested in the boys and We Chalk Dirty.
Well, so it's 8-2, the boys and We Chalk Dirty. They've won one in each round.
Take that heart monitor off Bulldog before something happens.
It's not the monitor that's the problem. So they've won one each round, We Chalk Dirty. So Rocky won that round. Paul Liam's copping it, unfortunately. He hasn't won a frame tonight. But the other boys are all, just firing, so...
Yeah, Passionate Player 996, we did actually look back on that because Daza said the same thing, but it hit the red before it hit
hit the red just before the black.
Yeah, hit the red, then the rail. And Brownie with a brownie break.
Brownie with a brownie break. Nathan's got on to that there. The Assassins and the Lads, it's now 10-4.
Wow. Well, the Assassins, they were 6-1 up, and then I talked to Scotty, and he said they were 8-2 up.
And if it wasn't for Lee Thayer, they'd be
dead in the water. To be fair, it wasn't the easiest shot for Nathan, but it's one that you really expect him to get.
So he's given Bulldog a chance. But so Lee Thayer's won 3 out of 3, and John Barclay's won 1. So the old man Wayne Gilmore's just sitting there doing timing tonight because can't get on the table because everybody's playing well. It couldn't happen to a nicer bloke.
But the way Nathan has left this, he's really not left Bulldog a whole lot here.
No.
It's worked out quite well.
Where would you be looking for safety for Bulldog?
Where do you not leave the up down? Yeah. You had to sort of go for it, I do reckon.
I don't think there was anywhere to leave safety.
No.
Like you said, leave behind those two balls? No.
You're always leaving the up down, I think, from that position.
Up, down, side to side. Yeah, he was in a fair bit of trouble, and obviously he could make the pot there. So, but they've still got a nice little lead at the moment, 8-4. So
8-5.
8-5, sorry. So picked up an extra
Daniel
point.
King's back up again. This is a pretty massive frame again.
I'm surprised he's at the table. I'm not sure what Brownie did there because Brownie.
Yeah, the way he broke.
Yeah, and then potted the ball. I thought he was away. So.
Oh. That's not too bad of a leave for Daniel.
Yeah, it's over the top, queuing over the top of a ball for the only one to go in the pocket, I think. So.
Yeah, and I think you would prefer yellows. Although reds.
No, I think Brownie's on
both
reds.
are
I think
good.
Brownie's already on reds.
Oh, he's on reds already.
Yeah,
Thought it was open table.
Yeah, there's nothing that I like fully here. He's going to play the plant here, I think, but.
Because if he leaves the white over there anyway,
He's trying to cover that yellow at the bottom, but
I think the yellow still goes.
Yeah, I think so too, and this is why I said there wasn't anything I liked a lot because he was going to leave a ball on and start things opening up. So
Dave Fallon with a massive break there as well.
That was the break for Filthy, was it?
Yeah.
Yep. So yellows do look okay for Filthy. Reds do too, I suppose. Like either ball really. They're pretty similar. Which you go?
Yeah, I think you've one bad red.
Oh, yeah, well, I think that's sort of right next to the black. I think you can get on that. He's probably trying to get on it here. Oh, that wasn't my phone going. Buzz.
Let's see here.
That was a great shot by Daniel there. He's just developed his yellow that was on the rail a little bit, so that goes now. So.
And these are the type of frames that if the Jets are going to win tonight,
Yep.
Daniel takes these out.
This is a tough out still for Daniel. Like, he has to.
Yeah.
I think he's sort of going to try and come back. Play this.
And Dave Fallon has played that lovely. He's actually landed on his ball to the middle.
He comes up, needs to come under the red. That was the problem there. I was always looking at that going on. You need to play this a little bit harder to try and come back inside that red. I think he might be okay. Nice shot by Dave Fallon.
Although the black doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, black is black again. This is not the first time. But I think Dave can leave himself the right angle to develop. Well, maybe not. It's going to be tough to leave him. Yeah, he's actually probably going to leave himself the angle, and he's going to have to play for a bit of luck. Oh, he's missed the pot badly. He just rolled over the top of it. Something I know because I did it a lot myself sometimes on the weekend. So Brownie is on the reds. I think it's just the first ball that Brownie's got a problem with, but again, another interesting shot by Brownie. I actually thought he would have taken the one that was the top three of the reds on the other side if he was a bit, down the bottom pocket. But
Oh.
yeah, I'm not sure that was the right ball for Alex, to be honest. Thinking about it, I thought he's got a couple of other balls he could have played. Yeah, so if you look at the ball he had just to the left of the black, it's still there. So just about,
Yeah.
if he'd have potted that, he could have come and nudged that other ball off the rail and not have to worry about trying to, cut it down. Cause lovely cure by Dave Fallon.
Yeah.
The black's still not easy.
Looked like he very minutely cued across that, and that's what sort of parted it. It's
See, Dave's going to have to leave himself angle.
Look at the side. What? Did you see that shot from Daniel King?
Yeah.
It felt like there was absolutely no need to do it.
No, what does he try to do? Avoid the black?
Oh, I've never seen that much check side on a shot in these tables.
That takes a lot of good cueing to do that shot.
Too right. Oh. And he's literally landed plumb.
Yeah.
But in the same light, Alex has a pretty good go here now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Against Dave. Which after Daniel missing that, and to be honest, playing against Bernie, you find it hard to see him getting back to the table here.
Yep, absolutely. Alex is just taking his medicine there a little bit. I think he could have attacked that a little bit more to bring it down a bit further to try and definitely be on one of these balls, because
here they don't really connect well. You play this one to the right of the black, and then you have to play the one over the pocket because you're not landing on a ball.
I think I'm playing the one over the pocket now and trying to land better.
Yeah.
You've got definitely actions. Yeah, see, trying to spin back to
because where he's left, it just if it slows up, that's okay. Yeah, because now you can play two reels to come out for the one to the left of the black again.
He's almost going to come back into the black and the yellow. He's doing this one.
Yeah, this is the one to do, and then to the one to the left of black, you swing two rails. And that's...
Yeah, well, he's landed pretty good there by the looks of it. So
I think he has to... Yeah, do you screw back here, or do you just play off the left side rail to come back out for the...
Well, it all depends on the angle. Like, probably playing off... Actually, do you know what? I might take this to the bottom like he's doing and then come back around for the middle. Because this is probably easy to... Yeah. See there...
Oh, but now it just makes...
I
think he's off angle to get on the black.
I think he's just going to run through on the black. No,
take your medicine, yeah.
He'll just run through a foot. Or you can stop it. Basically, actually, if he's below angle, then he can just stop it, basically. Just play a stop shot and leave the white ball right there. Yeah, see, you had either option there.
Yeah.
You either play it with a little top, run through, 6 inches, whatever, or if you're under the angle as well, you just play a drop shot and just drop it in natural and then,
Because that's the thing about sort of lower level players, wondering how to land perfect on the ball, when in reality this is as good as you need to get.
Yep.
Yeah, that's as good as you need to get. And that's 9-5.
9-5. And Dave's got a good hit on that ball, but he's left Brownie.
Yeah, I think so. Dan's on yellows, and he didn't make contact. It was a good snooker by Brownie, to be fair.
He made contact with the ball, but he mustn't have hit the rail.
He made contact with the red. He's on yellows. So.
Oh, did he hit the yellow? Red. I'm trying to drink an empty beer.
That's a lovely bit of cue in there for Brownie as well. He's nearly overhit it to where he's slightly awkward here.
No, he can take either ball.
Yeah, he was,
Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. He's just he's smacking these in.
And you've got the safety of that yellow being so far in that rail.
Yeah. That's gone a bit further than he probably would have liked it to.
Yeah.
Definitely, because...
Can't let go of the stubbles, does it?
The stubbles? The stubbles.
Oh, what a shot that is from Brownie there.
Yeah, great shot by Brownie.
So do we have any changes in our poll in terms of who we think's going to win? And also, whoever's in here, give us a shout. We've got 50 people in here tonight. It's pretty good. Can't let go of the stubbies. That's more like it.
Hey, I gotta have some. Keep the tonsils wet. Well.
Yeah, give us a shout who's in here tonight, and if you think that the Jets might take it, or you still believe in the players.
The Assassins are nearly over the line. It's big results here in
Assassins
relation.
Are already over the line?
Nearly over the line. It's 11-4. So they won that round 3-2 again.
And the boys in Weechak Dirty, give us a shout on how they're going down there.
Yeah, it's still pretty one-sided down there as well. 8-2. Yep, still 8-2 down there. So, but we haven't had an update for a little while, looks like. But
well, to be honest,
Rocky's
you look at the
Matt
boys versus the what was the game last week against Ron Kelly and Dan Ritchie. Can't remember the name. What's their team called again? Can't even remember the name. The Reapers. The Reapers. The boys had 9 masters in that game against the Reapers.
Yeah, they can
Angles
do that.
had 3. Liam Nolan had 1. Matthew Patton had 1. Dave Kelleher had 1. And Judgy had 1. The only player who didn't was Alex Kingsbury.
Job's not done yet.
The job's not done, but Scotty's well happy with I think his weekend in the Crown done him well.
So hey boys, do you feel the new ranking system has evened the comp out? Well, the new ranking points and dropping the total points for the thing has definitely added some evenness to it. It's spread a few teams apart. So, and that was one of my things all along was that it was going to be the death of Super League if they didn't actually do something with the points, because you had you look at the team that was at one stage was Brownie, Nathan McMahon, Mandar, and Rocky. You've got 4 of your high class players in one side, and you only had 6 sides. So.
And then the boys obviously had Judgy, Angles, Simo.
But the boys were a bit more of a show. This is what you can have, because the boys were a bit more of an even. Not a high. Angles is your one high player. The rest of them were below 100 points. So whereas the other that team had 4 players above 100 points. Right, so it had 4 of the high-end players in the one team, whereas Angles' team had, basically, like you said, there was Angles. Judgy wasn't in that team last year. Judgy was playing with Sonny in that last year.
Oh, and the snipers, wasn't it?
Yeah. So you had Angles, you had Lee Thayer, you had Simon Gray.
You had Ash as well, wasn't
Ash was in there at one stage. Kinga was away for a year, so that was why he dropped out. But most of the players were in the 90-point range. And so therefore it was a very even team across the board. And so that's why they were sort of pretty well. They weren't top-heavy, they weren't, you know.
But that's what gave the idea that if we lower the points, it'll be about teams who gel. The boys won it.
Yeah.
And it's because they gelled better. It just feels like that was the case. And now that, to be honest, it's a better watch now. Yeah. Every week on the stream, you're getting a great team. Versus another great team. You're not getting an even unbelievable team against a great
Stone
team.
And Judgy were in the boys. Yeah.
Wow, what a team that is.
Yeah, but that was last year's team was a bit different to the years before. So last year's team they had a different group because it allowed them to. Years before that, different players, different teams. So Simo was there, Lee Thayer was there, Sed was there at one stage as well.
Yeah. Yeah, Stoney was in that team last year as well.
Yeah, so I think they changed that team around last year, and then that team was too high this year, so that's why they did split up again.
But it's just, I think it's definitely made it a better watch. Whenever you were to have gotten the great teams on the stream, it was probably a better watch.
Yeah.
But this is a more consistent watch. Every week you're getting strong players. You're getting lower point players as well, which is what we were missing out on. Watching the growth from 70 points to 90 points, or from 70 points to 100 points. We're basically watching players grow now, is what we're doing.
What do you think?
Oh, that's a cracker.
Yep.
That's the one to go with. Yeah, great job, Sebash.
Yeah,
great job.
Sebastian's just sent us with the poster, and I think you all agree. It's sort of, 100%.
Nice, simplistic, gets the point across. Yeah, that's a beauty.
No, definitely. And,
that poster feels like it's about more than pool, and that's sort of the exact idea behind it. Yeah,
it's a bit about sort of digger spirit, everyone having a go. So get your names in quick because I'm thinking it will fill up pretty quick.
Yeah, you can already,
when it gets out.
You can mark me in, Daz, already.
Yep. Daz has got a spot, of course, because he's running it. It's going to be a lot of fun. There's going to be a lot of I forgot. There's going to be a lot of what the hell do I hear, and we're going to have. I think it's going to create that much conversation over the weekend. And the thing about it with the 64 draw with double elimination is you will have times where you can just watch and chill. It won't be full on. So, like for example, the first 32 will play at 9 o'clock on Saturday morning, and the next 32 will play at 10:30. So. Our guys from Bunbury and stuff like that, if you want to enter, by all means, enter the comp and come down. And I can even have you starting at 10:30 at request. Because it doesn't matter. I've got to put 16 matches on at 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
16 matches at 10:30.
You get Andy Barnett in 10:30 as well, probably would be.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Andy will come up for this one because he's going to Darwin the week after.
Darwin Open on?
Yeah, he's going up the start of May. So,
and then that's a big frame. Herbie's just lost a big frame against Paul Kane there.
Oh, wow.
Like you say, against those sort of 80, 90 pointers, he's struggling the most.
Yep.
So
I believe Angles is keen to play. I'm sure Ron will be in. So some of the high class players will be in. But I think, as you said, once you worked out what the right rules were, you were in Angles 6-5. So. I think that shows that, anybody can win. Terry's bringing us some snacks, apparently.
Oh, beauty. He's got some scampi.
Yeah, maybe not. I asked...
and that's that.
I rocked in tonight. I said, Terry, what's that? And he went, hello. It's normal. And I went, what's happened to the happy mood that I saw on the weekend? He says, I was just pretending.
Yeah, and that sounds about Terry.
Yeah, Terry had a smile on his face like, he was having the best day of his life, but just putting it on apparently for the viewers. But and Margie winning the comp on the Easter Monday comp. So
and I'm surprised we haven't got around to that. Didn't get down to it.
No, I was the body was saying 2 days pulled on your feet, and I lasted a bit longer in comp than Margie did. So he was saying, I'm not running comps again and trying to play in them. Well, I went, Hold on, what do you mean? I was relaxed. I played well. I made, I was 5th in my group by about 1 frame. I got through the top 16. I won my grade. This was easy comp.
Yeah, I was fairly disappointed. Now I lost in my group on countback in the B grade finals.
Oh, yeah.
To be fair, I was miles ahead, and then I lost my last 2 frames. He won his last 2, and that's what done it.
Yeah.
Done it to myself.
You got to finish at the end, and Brownie's on the out here now. So
yeah, this is a big frame for the players.
9-7 could be.
This is Carlton all over again. This is
we're getting a bit of the blue baggers feeling. We're worried. Michael Voss is in the building. he's going to the psychologist. Going, what can I do to get my players not fading at half time?
That's the best bet in the AFL at this point.
Yep.
Carlton, whatever team they're playing. That's the best bet.
Well, they're playing my team this week, so I'm hoping it's just my team.
Oh well, I have a bit of a bet on, and I would definitely like to see Carlton. The bet just always starts with Carlton.
So, shout out to Tanya Brown and Jolene Coffee from the weekend too.
Such good food.
They did a great job.
Let's see here. Mandar's back up to the table. We'll try and lead it back towards the pool again. I think we've took one too many tangents for one night. The players have gone down to 64% in terms of people thinking they're going to win.
Gone down to 64? No, up to 64%.
Down.
Oh, were they?
They were 75 or 80. People are seeing what the Jets are doing.
Yeah.
But if I was putting a bet on right now, it would be players by 2.5.
Yeah, no. See, right now it's even money. So the Jets need what? 4?
The Jets need 4.
And the players need 7. So
but this is sort of the last time that the first time, should I say, that the Jets have sort of been in this position, really.
But yeah, and that's the point, and that's part of your psychological thinking. But the other part of it is, if you said the players are going to be 7-4 up, well, it's 9-8 now too. If you said the players were 7-4 up at the start of the night, after 11 frames, you'd probably say, yeah, that's fair.
Yep.
Right. So it's based on that sort of reckoning. It's an even 50-50. So
well, no, it's 9-8. I think we missed a few frames,
we
but
just did. So I think, look, when it was, what do we have, 9-7? 9-6. It was 9-6, wasn't it? Yeah, we missed 2 frames.
9-6, yeah.
Yeah, 9-6, it was $1.80 a pop. Right. Now I think you're, so the players are probably into about $1.50 now. And the Jets, I'm giving you $2.10. So, who was that a fine edge on the yellow?
Yeah, no, he definitely hit it. Hit it.
Not sure, man. Look, my man.
Oh, and that's a foul break from Daniel King.
No. My man, Brown Sugar's sort of let me down a bit tonight. I thought he was ready.
And what's the individual player legends looking like for the games?
Well,
who's our top shooters for the night?
You mean, am I still in front with the best player of the match? That's what you're really asking.
Yeah.
Is my prediction still, am I still Mr. Dingaling?
How are we looking?
Look, Herbie did lose one, I think.
Herbie did lose one. He lost the last one.
But I think he's still like the king of the hill at the moment. Oh, no. Actually, he's not.
Daniel King's 3 from 3?
No, it's not actually on. We missed one player on the other side. Sneakily just going about his business.
Young Bulldog?
No, on the black team.
On the players' side.
On the players' side. It's actually
look around.
Have a look around and have what you think. Like, who have we missed?
Paul Kane?
No.
Nathan McMahon?
No. So this is how much under the radar he's gone tonight.
It can't be Dave Fallon.
No, it's not Dave Fallon.
Oh, I was going to say it's one of my favourite players.
It's not my man Nathan.
Brownie's just going about his business.
Brownie is 4 from 4.
Yep.
Right, going about his business quietly, just under the radar. Sorry, Mrs. Brown. We forgot about your man. Like, she's messaging me about food for the weekend, and I'm like, hold on, we forgot your man's just going about his business tonight, doing what he does.
What about on the other tables? Because I'm interested to see who's the main man on the Assassins, who's leading the charge.
Okay, who's leading the charge on the Assassins?
And especially with the boys as well.
All right, so
boys,
so the Assassins are 12-6 up at the moment. And obviously, so they've got a few men going hard tonight, but a couple of maybe not. Neville's 3 from 4, so you expect Neville to be 3 from 4. That's good. But Scotty Davo is 3 from 3 tonight, and Dave Marker is 3 from 3 tonight.
Oh,
so that's pretty good.
So it's just an all-around assault, really, isn't it?
And Lee Thayer is still the one over there from the lads going at 3 from 3. So
wow.
But so who do you think's the best performer in the boys' team down the other end?
You call me crazy, but I would find it hard. It's either not Judgy or Kingsbury.
It's not Judgy or Kingsbury. Well, it's 8-4 down there at the moment.
Oh, so the comeback's on?
Yeah, the comeback is on. The We Talk Dirty have won a couple. But some unlikely suspects in the mix by the looks of it. Obviously, there's only some have only played 2, but
I wouldn't even be surprised to hear Matty Patton's down there hitting them well.
So Matty Patton's 2 from 3.
Yeah.
Luke Anglesey and Alex Kingsbury a couple each, and Davey Kelleher is 2 from 3 as well. So and Marty's playing well. Marty and Rocky are the only 2 that have won on the other side. So Stone, Gino, and Phil are yet to hit the board tonight. So
wow! Oh wow!
Yeah, so that's a bit of a shock. Not Judgy's. Actually, Judgy is here. He's just been subbed in. His first match of the night in round 3.
Just might have just rocked him a bit late, just off the plane.
The boys playing the kids early. 2 of the kids, and done. Young Matty's sort of repaid the favour.
Well, that's I talk a lot to Angles about what the thought is behind the team and what they're trying to do this season, and I think it's coming off to a T.
Yeah,
like they're really building Matty Patton and Liam Nolan to become full timers, and Matty Patton is just repaying the favour back in.
Well, I had a chat, and I want to chat to you about AJ Hogan at the moment. And I know we're talking about him coming into our side possibly this year. And I had a bit of a chat with him on the mic, and I feel personally that AJ is our next big thing, and I think he could be bigger than those 2. I think it's a big call. It's a big call. I know that. The kid is 13 years old. He has got a better temperament than Matthew for sure.
Yeah.
And I think he's got a better cue action and just round the game than both of them at the moment. I think there's big things, and the kid loves. He left here Saturday, finished playing round robin all day, and then and made the top 8 in his group for a 13-year-old. Made the top 8 in his group, played a match, went home, had dinner, and jumped back on the table. Now, I might be a big call, but
well, he won the C grade as well.
Yeah, he won the C grade. He played me in the Perth Open in the grades, and I had to work my ass off to beat the little bugger. Right, and I know you could probably ask Aiden, because he's starting to push Aiden a lot.
Yeah.
Right, I know Matt's pushing, and Matt's probably gone ahead of Andrew, and they still have some good battles, right? But I think AJ is, at 13, I think he is. He just hasn't done as much yet as probably Liam did, and that's the thing.
Well, it's hard to replicate what Liam's did. He's won the under-18s every year he's played it. So,
but I seriously think this kid, he's he's 13 at the moment. I think in 2 years' time he'll be in a Super League team at 15. And it's been a while since we've had.
Well, who's the last? Well, the only one I can think of is Ron Kelly.
Well, no, I believe. Well, that might be something our viewers at home. I know Macquarie probably's got a fair idea of sort of how old were these guys when they started playing Super League. I believe Angles was down at Mandurah though, so I'm not sure that. I know Angles was in. I know like the Foster boys were playing in Div 1 when they were at Country Week when they were 13 or 14. I think it was. I think Luke was 14 and Ben was 12. I remember playing them at Guildford in Div 1. And yeah, they were just kids still, and they were playing Div 1, and they were extremely hard to beat.
McCrory says I played Super.
Yes, yeah. No, credit to you, McCrory. You did play some Super League.
When was that? Whenever he was 12 in 1924?
I'm not sure he can remember when he was 12.
I don't know if the books go back that far.
I think he was still on Ireland when he was 12 anyway. Or Scotland or wherever he was, I don't know. Back with his clan.
But from what I can hear, just all round what I've heard in terms of young players entering Super League and doing their thing, Ron Kelly was pretty much. He's the said to be.
See, I think the likes of Clint Kapler was definitely in Super League quite young age, and so I think Angles might have been close to that.
Well, that's what I mean. So McCrory played with Ron Kelly when he was 12 in Super League. I don't know if that's a hit towards yourself, McCrory, or you just stating facts, but whenever you're 12 playing Super League, I think it sort of just shows that you're
something.
Which I think AJ is on that track.
Oh yeah.
I think he's still, like you say, another year or two away from that.
Yeah, I think I'm worried that in about a year's time
he could just sprout.
I'm not going to get past him. I'm not going to beat him. Right? I'm going to be like, this little bugger's just becoming too good, because I seriously think he is that close that he's got enough power in him. Like he's just the way he goes about it. The type of shots he's trying to now play, I think he's learning that next level of shot.
Yeah.
He's not. We talk about young Nicholas Gray, and Nick's got a beautiful cue action. Cues are built nicely. Got a few things to work on, but he still hasn't. He's not developing the extra shot. The shot that gets you out of trouble. The shot gets you developing a ball. He's not developing quite that yet, and that's okay. It's all right. Everyone's developing at their own age, but I think young AJ's going to have that in the next 12 months.
To be honest, you just brought me right back mentioning Nick. I just went into the dark ages. It's a...
Yeah, I remember watching him last year when he was playing with us and him playing shots and going, why did you not just put a bit of screw extra side on that one, or just a little bit of something else just to keep it out of the in-off? And
yet still shooting 70-something%.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean?
He just shot beautifully, but he could have shot it just with probably another year's worth of experience. All right, so it looks like they're holding it a little bit for this frame. They're going to watch this frame because it's... the Jets got one there, so we've been dribbling again. Sorry, guys. Alex?
Ooh, again, Alex isn't in a bad spot. I would have tried to get that ball closer to the pocket, to be fair, but Herbie looks like he's trying to drink a whole bottle of water in one sip. I think he's feeling it.
He's looking a bit red.
He is looking a touch red.
And man on the heart rate monitor, his heart's going a little bit. We might need to get him checked out when he's tomorrow. But
whenever we started the stream, he was at 160.
Chris Herbert.
Herbie's got a self heart rate monitor.
The man does run like stupid kilometres and do all sorts of this health and fitness stuff.
Whenever you're on that bike for so many hours a day, you'll figure it out, Dazza. And then Christian's back to normal. Yeah, he was at 160 when the stream started, and now he's...
Shout out to our little man Trey Chan up in Darwin. Nice to have you on board, mate. Always good to hear from you.
Yeah, he's always in here.
Speaking of little buggers that have got better over the years. I still have a plate at home where I beat him, so I'm quite happy with that. It's a big silver plate. See, up in Northern Territory, when you get a plate, mate, it's a plate. Like you win the plate comp, you get this beautiful big silver plate. It looks like you've won the main event. So I'll just look back and when Trey keeps playing well and going, I beat Trey that time.
Well, I had Trey commenting on one of my videos that I put up as well, and on TikTok or something.
Speaking of it,
he's always in and around somewhere, isn't he?
We could have a bit of a... I'm surprised Trey's not doing the same sort of thing. He could have a bit of a challenge with you, Dave.
Do you eat that dinner off that plate? I wouldn't even doubt it.
No. I just when I need to shine something on myself to make myself feel a bit shiny and special, I just put that up. It was a cracking match. It was absolutely a cracking match, and he played some. I was tying him up in the last frame, and he played some shots. I'm going, oh shit! If I don't pot out soon, he's going to get one of these. I think he had about 3 goes and just rattle balls in the hole out of snookers to try and pot a ball, and he played some amazing shots. And I watch with interest to see where he's going to go in the next 10 years. Because Trey, I love your game and I love what you're doing with your pool, mate. So keep going. Good luck. All right, let's have a look at Nathan. What's he doing? Nathan's just playing. Yeah, Alex is in trouble.
Yeah,
Nathan's going to just work his way
before
around
we
here.
see it, it's looking like 10-10. Although Alex isn't out of this yet. I think.
No, I think Alex is a long way out of it, to be honest.
Yeah, no, I still.
But one good shot, maybe.
All you really have to do, take this yellow off this rail and leave the white where the yellow is, and.
Yeah, but he's like
then he can get snookered.
Nathan's going to move the balls around until he need,
Yeah, yeah.
You
just want to stop him from being on that raid on the left rail.
Yeah.
Which.
So Nathan's got many options here. What he can do.
Which can sometimes be the issue. You can.
I think he'll just play this ball up towards the middle pocket, try and bring the white ball back out and rest it on his red. If he even needs to do that, but. Yep. Has he left Alex a double on?
I think he can maybe see it, but he's seeing the left-hand side of it, I think.
Yeah, I think we're trying to play it with a bit of swerve.
Oof.
But I think Alex is going to... Well, if he can see it... No, he can't see it.
I think I would prefer to be Nathan in this scenario.
Yeah.
I don't mind being on the yellows here, but you're just so far behind.
That's not bad.
Oh, that's about as good as it gets. Because now Nathan he has to hide the cue ball up the top of the table.
Is this the time to take a little bit of risk? So we have to try and pot the black and it rattled. Yes, that's the one I remember. Trey, don't worry. And I knew you would too, you little bugger.
He has a photo on the plate of you trying to swerve that.
It's pre-COVID, I think. I think it goes back to about 2019, wasn't it? But I don't know whether it was pre or post-COVID, actually. I can't remember. I'll have to look at it at home and check out the date. Arsars in CKO hit 1-3. What's that? Passionate player.
To be honest, we've no idea what that even means.
Arsars gave hit 13. Passionate player 96. I'm not sure. We lost us a little bit.
You lost me from the beginning of the sentence.
I'm not sure what we're on about. But please. Oh, that's only my foot. It's all good.
Never took Taz's feet out. It's
a bit of interest around on both tables here at the moment. I'm standing around watching.
Yeah, this has been some frame between. I think the Jets are sort of realising that they were so far ahead. But they always knew the players were going to come back into it.
Yeah.
They needed to enforce that lead.
Wow.
Ooh.
See,
it's a dangerous one, that.
Well, no, see, this is quite easy for Nathan. He just gets his dead ball out and puts a white ball up the top. So, probably he's going to look for where's his angle there? He's got a load of room to land in here and not leave on and gets to develop a ball. So, I feel like he's... Oh, no, don't go in off though, Nathan. Oh, my God. Nathan's gone in off.
And that's massive for the Jets here.
He's set it way too thick. He's just, way too thick.
Oh, he's hit it so hard as well.
Yeah, he didn't need to do that. See, I think what Alex actually should do here is try and play this ball next to the black and probably screw into the black and move the black a bit because the black's not in a great spot right now. Which I think is what he's going to try and do. Yeah, it's a good shot. Not sure if the black's under the middle pocket though. But he can screw back to the other side of the table So that's what I think I'd be trying to screw between these balls and not land behind that ball, which he's done. And Nathan's going to get away with this. Because unless he flukes a pot here, which I don't even know if it goes anywhere.
Oh, how has Alex ended up in this position?
So he played the right shot first up, Dave. But then he had to screw between the two balls, and he screwed underneath the ball instead.
Oh.
And sneaked himself. So.
And these are all, like, if he doesn't make contact here, these are rudimentary for...
He might... No, so he's left, the one onto the middle, so...
Well, he's left two into the middle.
Yeah, two into the middle. Nathan can do what he wants. It's pretty well tic-tac-toe, and I'd be extremely surprised if Nathan doesn't win this now. And we go to 10 all. Oh, Nathan was born lucky, apparently, until you ask him. But it's the luck of the Irish, they say, isn't it?
I don't know how much goes into that now.
McCrory's full of the luck of the Irish. Alright, so just one good shot from Nath here. He's feeling a bit, got a bit of a sweat up apparently.
Oh, sorry. We were just looking at houses there, just texting back some of the people.
Oh, that's right. You guys got to move as well, don't you?
Yeah, we're all looking. Found a 5-bedroom house if you're keen.
I would have been, but I've got to go somewhere with my daughter and the dog, and so we're about to. Yeah.
You found somewhere, right?
Oh no, we haven't. We only just started really properly looking this week because we've got about 5 weeks to go yet. So 4 to 5 weeks. So just started looking, getting the hunt and started booking in some inspections.
Oh, it's a long day. It's a long day. Right. That's a
okay for those
10-10 going into the last round.
There he is. The post for the Anzac comp is on the page, on the West Australian 8-ball page. So put your nominations in. Darren Jennings will explain how the handicap works. We've got a couple of likes, we've got a couple of shares even, so share it into the groups and we'll get on to it.
Good start, get it out there. All of the Bunbury boys, I expect you to get that into I know the Bunbury have a pretty good pool group as well.
Yeah, so
I've been slagged in there a few times as well.
Oh, have you? Well, most of the time we don't listen to what the Bunbury people tell us, but right, but all right, 10 all. Wow, that's a good night, Dave.
It's from where it started. I
must admit, in all honesty, when I rocked up, I went, "Oh, it's the Jets." I went, I wasn't sure tonight. I wasn't feeling your faith in them. To be honest, I wasn't going to be surprised if the players just ran over the top of them.
I had faith in the Jets from day one.
They're definitely your team.
I'd say they're my team. Yeah, you don't always support the best. You support what you like the most.
So we've got a come on the Bulldog from Trey Chan back there. We'll give him a bit of a come on boy for you.
He's definitely he's got it in got it in the bag.
Yeah, Mr. Smiley these days. So he's pretty happy.
Yeah, it's good to see. He's
I love how he brings the fam down here all the time. They fully support him, his missus and his daughter. So
stick Emma and Dan in. For Dan says he will go in the D or E grade.
Emma and Dan should be in. Yeah, there's no D and E grade. There's everybody in one. I knew Dan and Emma were going to come up. Hey, look, get away for the weekend. Yep. So just comment on the post because then it makes life easier for me.
That's These are two big
there's
friends
Emma.
To start off.
Emma, I got her. She's my friend now.
Already in there.
Dan, see, I'm friends with your missus now. I'm friends with Dan as well. I suppose. Because I have to be. He's a good lad.
These are big frames starting out. So we have Bulldog up first. We have Herbie up first.
So we better talk a little bit about what's going on the table.
Yeah,
so
coming now into the last few frames, we'll focus in a bit.
What's Bulldog on? Is he taking a colour yet, or?
It looks like it's open table.
5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3.
And to be honest, it's looking like open season. That's what it's looking like here.
You must think he can. Oh no, he went reds. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Oh, he's just made it that touch more awkward on himself.
See,
I think yellow's had an easier starter.
Yeah.
Oh, what a break from Bernie. Bernie's hit that absolutely plumb.
Potted off break yellows in the open, big time for Brownie. Toughish starter, but once he gets that first one, I think he can probably cut this one to the middle if he needs to.
Yeah, Trey, we were thinking that as well. Yellows all day.
Yeah, so we're going to see Bulldogs made a bit of a mess up there, and
Paul Kane, Paul Kane's been pretty solid tonight. I think he's missed one black from what I can remember.
Shot by Brownie.
That is such a shot from Bernie. That's a pressure shot that you just expect him to make it, really.
Brownie probably takes double on him, maybe. Don't know.
If he can pot that yellow next to the red on the left.
Smart shot by Paul Kane.
Yeah, Paul Kane's been solid tonight.
Yeah, he's a very tactically smart player. Someone that's impressed me over the last few years, actually, is Paul Kane. His game has improved significantly from when I first met him in Perth. I thought his game is really, he's made a couple of WA state teams now.
And he's another guy who plays a lot as well. Oh, what a shot that is from Bulldog. What does he have? If that plant doesn't go, he's still in a bit of trouble here.
No, so I think the cut goes to the top pocket too. I think he can actually cut the... No, he's looking at the plant going, he's got down on it pretty quick.
Oh! That's worst case scenario.
He played a great shot there to just pop that ball.
Bernie's played not too bad of a shot either. And I think you need to be trying to figure out how to make these awkward for Bernie. And if he misses this ball, Bernie's good for game. Oh, he's got a half decent roll there, Herbie.
Yeah, he has, hasn't he? Yeah.
But now this just forces Bernie to get his bad ball out of the way, and Herbie's still no better. Herbie needs that red at the bottom of the table.
Yeah, see, Bernie, you're right. He's got the option of the rail ball. I don't mind running this other ball down from the middle of the table, trying to pop that in the bottom pocket.
Yeah.
Because I think it's almost a shot to nothing. Like if it's an in or over shot, and I suppose this is an in or over shot too. If he goes in, well then he's out.
I think this one, it's
either,
the way
either
to go.
ball's okay.
Because this one you're pretty much leaving him very little, and now you're leaving him even less. Because the thing is, unless Herbie plays this red at the bottom, which
and this is why
I
actually probably thought the middle ball, because my safety option was going to be that the white ball's down here by this bottom red. Yeah. I'm going to cover that other pocket if I miss it, and therefore he's going to have nothing on it all. Whereas Herbie's got the turnover shot here.
I think Herbie is so far in the lead if he gets this turnover shot right. Which I think he's
done all right there. It's
yeah,
pretty
he's
good.
played that pretty. I think he wanted it closer to the pocket, but that's nearly worked out better than it being.
If Brownie can, I got a shot here. If Brownie can get between the gap of the yellow and the red, but I'm not sure he can in the middle of the table. Then he could come off the on into the rail, but I don't think he can get the shot that I think is.
Paul's digging. Paul Kane's digging for a finish here.
He's digging himself into trouble by the looks of it.
This is a pretty big pressure cut here.
He hasn't left it where you want to leave it, so...
Looks like Bernie's looking at the 5-ball plant.
No, I think what he's looking at is creating a mess. I think he's trying to push another red down into this group of 2 yellows now. So like you said, when Herbie played the shot that he did, Herbie went in front, so Brownie's now just gone, well, I'm going to take over and give me the opportunity to play the turnover shot at some point.
But this gives Herbie the chance now as well to sort of see about getting some of those awkward ones off the rail.
Absolutely, yeah, yep.
Like you say, he needs to leave the white in the left-hand side because otherwise, Bernie can see about playing the turnover. And Paul Kane has just been really solid tonight. He's just keeping the game tight, tying it up.
That's not as solid as he should be.
Oh, can he see that red at
He
the
can
top?
see the red at the top, and the plant might be on here. Bulldog should be going to look at the plant, but see, that's why I was like.
Just tying things up.
But Bulldog's he's lucky there too, because now he's sort of tied it up.
Oh, now Herbie's looking at playing this ball down the reel.
100% true, and yes, Stacey Vine, you're right. They're great to watch, both of them. Very technically minded and tactical. For me, that was Sonny Lister in here in Perth. Playing tactical frames against Sonny is like playing no other. I think Brownie's a bit more clinical and he's potting out on you, but Sonny's good.
Oh, and I don't know if Herbie's got the run here. If Brownie can see that yellow next to the black,
I think he can see it enough
just make
to
it a bit awkward.
He might be able to just get it down where it's in the hole sort of thing, in the jaw of the pocket, and sort of sit on that red ball. So then it just gives him total control of that pocket.
Yeah. I think that's some shot by Paul.
Yeah, really good hit by Paul. He's got some. He's hoping that it goes to the top. I'm not sure if the black goes, does it? Looks like actually the black does go, I think. Yeah, see. That's good for Brownie. Brownie's happy with that. He's got a couple options depending on where Herbie leaves him now. So Herbie leaves him to the right, he can just play the straight turnover. If he leaves him up the rail to the left, he can play the ball down so it comes inside.
Oh, and that's a big miss by Paul. Oh, has it found that gap? Oh, Bulldog, you gotta be feeling that one. He somehow found the gap between the two yellows, or the two reds.
So, would you think you'd be playing this red up the rail to try and definitely hit the yellow?
Oh, he's played the markers. Even when he doesn't mean to, he does.
He doesn't mean to, exactly right.
But he's still got pretty good control here.
I think Bulldog should be playing this at a pace where he can hit the yellow and try and knock the yellow to the right.
Yeah, I think Bulldog's got it all figured out.
Oh, not there, Bulldog.
Although these are a bit awkward, to be honest. These really aren't as easy as it looks.
The mayor from ACT. Is he talking about the guy that plays all the rack and runs? Just had a mind blank on his name.
But this one, Paul really just has to take his medicine, and to be honest, he's left himself in no man land here. Oh, but I tell you what the shot is. See if he plays the kick off the bottom rail onto the black, and he plays it with a touch of top, sticks the white to the back of the black, and the red comes up and hits the rail. Oh, she'd be a beauty. Be shot of the night.
Yep. So here's the one I thought Brownie would be get left with. Yep.
Yeah, that's
what I said to you. He'd left him so that he could push either one down there. So yeah, good shot by Brownie.
I think Paul's just dug himself a bit of a hole in this frame, and yeah, it doesn't look like it's going to be.
So Bulldog, he's got a couple options here. He can play snooker if he wants to.
I think you play the complete snooker. Don't worry about that ball where it is on the rail. Yeah, play this one and just. Wow. I just don't think you have to go for it here.
No, he didn't.
But I suppose now you play the snooker and
now you do. Yeah. No, so now he's got to play the snooker.
And you're looking okay. Although Herbie's played a pretty good shot there. Unless he's calling a foul, let's double check that one. Oh, Herbie's in the way, so we can't even see.
Yeah, so he's tried to play a sort of a bit of a swerve shot, and then sort of Brownie was questioning whether it was a foul or not.
Yeah, it's in our camera line.
Yeah, so no, it is a foul, but Brownie's just picked the white ball up.
Yeah, it must have been close, but we don't have anything on our side here, unfortunately. And Paul Kane just needs a massive pot here. Just hit this and hit it with semi-high pace. If it kills that red, no, that should be frame over.
Yeah, it stops. Oh, Jez and Maguire, my dad. Jez is my dad. He's actually younger than me. He's still called my dad. So speaking of Jez Maguire, I'm going to give a little bit of a story for the people. So Jez and I met back in 2018, I think it was, at Blackball Nationals in Melbourne. And, people like, God, and my dad was there. My dad came to watch.
Right.
And so, like, the two of them were like, your dad and that look about the same. Which is good for my dad because it meant he looked young, right? So, and so Jez and I become great mates. Jez and I we're both a little bit bigger than most people. And so Jez and I become really good mates over the years. We've swapped shirts many times. We message each other all the time and have a chat. So he actually messaged me on the weekend before I played Ron Kelly, just to give me a little bit of encouragement, a bit of hey, big trees fall harder than little ones, and play your own game. And no,
Bulldog.
So shout out to Jez, as one of the best guys in pool that I know, because he shouted out to me and then sort of gave me a message afterwards when I won the B grade and gone through and stuff. Absolute gentleman, absolute class bloke, and if I could steal his cue, I would, because he's got the most lovely Zach's cue that I've ever played with. So
just to bring it back to pool, or that's about as rough as it can get for Christian.
That is very.
Bulldogs played a great pot and just hit the black so true that it rattled and went in.
Considering he had ball in hand though, with 3 balls on the table, that's a pretty big mistake at what could have been 11 all.
But that's what the pressure does to you. That's it.
Yep.
And can we get a quick roll call on what we're looking like on the other tables? I don't know if roll call's the right word, but it's the word I used.
We call it around the grounds in Australia.
Yeah, that's the way to go. That's brilliant.
Right. A bit of a football terminology. Yeah. Michael Voss is still getting sacked this week, apparently. Alan Brown, 5 out of 5 tonight.
Well,
I think he gets player of the night somehow. Your man Herbie got 3 out of 5. He's player of his team at the moment, Herbie is, but
yeah, McCrory, I think you're right there. I think trying to find the snooker was the way to go.
Assassins and the lads.
Yeah.
It's over.
Wow.
15-8. They've thumped them tonight.
And how did what does the legend look like for that game?
Well,
what's
we're not going to hear the end of this one.
Scotty Davo, 5 out of 5.
Scotty Davo, 5 out of 5. David Barker's still 4 out of 4 with 1 to go, but we're going to hear that for a week.
I'm glad that he's not on. I'm glad that I'm no longer on a team with him anyway. Surprised he fits through that door.
My God. I do apologise to his girlfriend. She's going to cop. She's got to cop the worst of it at the best of times when it comes to school. And the boys aren't quite over the line, but they're on the hill. The boys are 12-6.
And how are we looking over there?
Usual suspects have risen to the cream of the crop. Luke Anglesey 3 out of 3 and Alex Kingsbury 4 out of 4.
Wow. Okay.
So
they're showing. They're showing
Rocky's
their
the only
status.
one who's really sort of showed any fight tonight with 3 out of 4 for the other team.
And how did Marchie go? Because Marchie was
2 out of 4.
Good. Okay, so he's won his first 2, lost his last 2.
Won his first one and won his third one, lost his second one.
Okay.
So and then
Daniel King rattles a massive ball.
And Marchie did lose to a master shot from Alex Kingsbury last one. So
there's not really ever much you can do about that.
No, dry breaks are a pain. As I said, Ron's like, when I played Ron on the weekend, I dry break about, I want to have 4 breaks. I think I won the lag. And I think I potted 1 ball off the break out of 4 breaks. So you don't want to leave that man at the table too often with a big open table. So. All right.
Well, Bulldog has a bit of a smile on his face, so he's got a bit of fight left in him yet.
Yeah, he's always going to smile. So Nathan McMahon at the table at the other end.
Daniel missed a massive yellow up into the top corner.
Yeah, right.
And left Nathan on his one hard ball. Yeah. Well, he's got hard balls, but
I think Filthy
left him on one of them.
Brendan O'Brien's going to win the lag.
Talking about performance, Brendan O'Brien had a brilliant performance at the Perth Open, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
Just losing to Dave Kelleher.
Yeah, look, it's interesting that some of the some other players came into the fore in each event. So,
which is what we want to see. That's literally why we do what we do.
Yeah.
I think the quarterfinals was sort of something nobody would expect,
Yeah.
Steve Mountford probably had performance of the
Yeah,
weekend.
Mountie played extremely well.
7-2 against Lee McSherry, and then 7-2 against Angles. And Angles was saying one of the frames he won was because Steve played the wrong ball.
How's Over looking for the season? Who's favourites? Well, Trey, we did sort of chat about it earlier, and we're sort of like these matches made a big difference to it tonight. So I'll just bring it back up again for a second. So before tonight, we chalked dirty and the boys were even on 5, and the players were on 4, and the Reapers were one behind on 3. The lads have a game in hand though, because they've only played 6, so they've already had their bye for the round. But tonight that'll see the boys probably go top. Now the players could move up as much as into second place if they can get the win here tonight, because their points and frames for, or their frames for went both on 94, so the players have had some closer matches by the looks of it. But yeah, they could easily go into second spot tonight. The Jets win, they can. Well, the Assassins have also caught up to the Reapers, so
Wow.
with the win tonight, so and probably will go close to meeting them tonight. So
Nathan's played a cracking shot there as well. Let me just... Yeah, wow. Just opened all of his balls up.
Yep.
And Brendan O'Brien has unfortunately made this a lot harder on himself. I think he was just trying to land on that bottom ball. Left himself in no man's land. He's got this top ball, but it's just not as easy as a connector.
Now this is something Brendan will either play a sensational shot or miss it. Sorry, but
I think... Wow, that's just predicted the future.
See, yeah, this is Brendan.
Oh, Nathan's just gone in off as well. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, like when it comes to Brendan, so Brendan will try to put 3 kinds of right hand side plus some check side on it as well, and the one shot, and sometimes it just goes horribly bad, and then other times he plays and you're going, what the... I don't know how you come up with the imagination to play that shot, but
well, it's all happening here.
It's
and
all
it looks
happening.
like
Says
Daniel's on raids here, and I think Daniel has a good go here. To be honest, without him winning this frame, obviously I don't see
this is the most
this.
fun but tricky spot of. Yeah, that's a really, really good shot.
Yeah, he's so good just in and amongst them.
Yeah, like it's really tough. It's one player that I watched a lot when I was in Albany, obviously, was Steve Brett. And Steve would often, before warm-up, he would do this sort of drill rather than putting balls in the pot. He'd put 6 or 7 balls all just in a little bunch, and then just try and work his way around with soft queuing to sort of get into all spots.
It's just such a snooker layout as well, because this is literally, whenever you're in and amongst them in snooker, this is 70% of the game.
Yeah,
it's just playing wee small stuns and just a bit of stun runs through or whatever you need. But yeah, seems like getting on the black, there's a lot more movement than there is in and amongst the raids.
Yep.
But I think he's came a bit farther than he wanted to here.
Yeah, but it's naturally to come back around, so he's okay. It's he would have rather been straight on this, I think, but depends whether he can drop in this and hold it.
Oh,
it's a shot by Dave Fallon. Great shot to develop that ball there. So Daniel's big frame there for Daniel. Daniel can get over the line here.
I think he can just roll this in. He doesn't have to do too much.
Oh, I think he's okay.
Yep.
I think he's okay. He wanted to come through a little bit more, obviously, but I think he's okay there. Welcome to live stream. Remember to guard your privacy in the buyback. Yeah, okay. Sorry, just a message from YouTube telling us to behave ourselves.
Yeah,
that's
not bad for...
Yeah, that's pretty easy here now. He can just drop this in. Come back down for the back nice and easy. So
Dave Fallon just taking it nice and steady.
Yep.
Oh, these just always feel so nervy. Never mind at the end of a match where you know if you miss it,
see, there's
you
a
probably
lot to
lose
do
your
here
team.
from Dave. I think he... Yeah, it's well on Daniel King.
Nice one. Oof, is he going into the yellow and black here?
Yeah. Oh, he tried to.
He's gone in between.
Yeah, see, I actually thought about whether he could just drop that one into the middle and take the one above the black, and do the same, and then do that shot to break. Because naturally the white ball's coming towards the black and the yellow and trying to push it down. But
what do you reckon on trying to break it out here now?
Well, this is the same shot I was actually thinking of. He's a little bit squarer than he needs to, so he just needs to concentrate in the pot.
Yeah.
And look at what comes,
Focus on the pot and just put a bit of screw on it, and pretty much just below centre ball, I think. Like as if you're stunning off the side rail. But it's just so hard off the rails.
Yeah, he's chalking up a little, sort of jacking up a little bit here. I think he's trying to jack into it.
Oh,
he's played a great shot there.
If you can see that yellow, then that's about as good as it gets.
Look, at the end of the day, he's taking control of the table, really, because he's, even if it's not on, he can just drop this, he can tap this white ball, leave the white ball at the bottom rail. He's basically leaving Brendan with not much. And he's got control of the black, so this must go.
And then just come across for the Oh, just not on the rail. Now I think you can come above the black, but you're pretty close to just hitting the top side of it.
I think it's almost coming underneath the black, to be honest, isn't it? No, there might be enough angle there just to pop up. If he can get past the black, he's on.
I think you're always sort of hitting the top side of the black.
Oh, well.
Yeah, but that was that was ideal.
But he's, if it was top side of the black, well, then he was always that was just an easy pot.
Yeah, well, he always had the chance to make it easier, which he did there.
This maybe to get him over the line. So shaky early from the players, but Davy Fallon, good finish.
Oh, the Jets are going to feel like it was Carlton all over again.
Yeah.
From where they were 6-1 up at one point.
Yeah, that's it's disappointing for him.
The thing they'll be most annoyed about is they had chances in all those frames. Like they gave away. Obviously, at this level, it's hard, and you're talking about pressure.
Well, we've actually missed on the other table. I think Mandy's on an out here. So. He's got 3 pretty straightforward balls for Mandara and the black sitting in the open, so it does not feel like it should be 14-11.
Nah. And let's have a quick look back to see what the heart rates were looking like towards the end of that frame. If we go forward.
The boys have been pretty cool all night, to be honest, apart from pre-match. We had a few nerves.
I think, Bernie actually, you can see the jump and the calmness whenever Bernie seen the angle. Yeah, he just went straight down to 80.
Yep.
Although to be fair, I think he's too busy watching Mandar's game.
Yeah, and like him and Millie, like they're everywhere together. And it's just, I think it's a calming influence having his daughter around too. I think he just sort of loves life, and
well, that's the dream, isn't it? To have your family involved in what you do most. That's.
I could never imagine my daughter wouldn't come down the pool and watch me at all. I don't think so. Yeah.
The players ended up with a 57% win percent. People rated 57%. They thought the Jets had a great chance here.
Yeah, they did. And we did that poll. Probably it was 5-1. So I suppose a lot of the time, a lot of people are, here they go. The Jets are away tonight.
Well, it started at 75% whenever they were up 5-1,
and I think the Jets won last week too, didn't they? I think
I think that
I was looking at the Legend.
Or they won it,
I was looking at the Legend. I think they had a win last week.
Yes, they did, because Herbie got them over the line. That's right.
Yeah, so they got to win. Probably Assassins or Reapers or Players. So no, it must have been Assassins or Reapers. Wow, so Manda missed the black, left it in the jaw.
I think the Jets left a lot on the table tonight. They were 6-1 up, and it just felt like
we go back to that frame where Bulldogs just gone in off the black.
He
that was a couple of times very easy for him to finish off in for a player of his capabilities. And we should be sitting here at 12-all with this, going.
No, Alex is just sort of like, well, I've already lost, so just the match is already over.
It shows like a match that's over.
And that's, And yeah, the players with a score of 13-11.
13-11. That's quickly.
Do you want to give us a quick round off of everybody else tonight?
Yep, we'll do. So, the boys and that are still going down there. They've got a bit of a battle going on tonight. So, the Assassins and the Lads, it was 16-9 in the end. And, we must shout out to Scotty Davo. 5 from 5 from the man. And Dave Barker got 4 out of 5 tonight. So, that's good effort from Dave as well. Lee Thayer was the best. He got the first 3 but dropped these last 2. So, some work to do, some looking, Steve
Well, the Assassins are looking good. They're getting, feels like every week they're getting better and better.
They're getting better, so.
Thank you very much, Bulldog.
Unlucky
Hard luck tonight. Oh, that final raid, you potted that, you cut it in, hit the black so full that it jaws. Yeah, well, you had ball in hand with 3 balls left.
We're being nice, really. You shouldn't have been in that position.
And then Herbie not getting 5 out of 5. What sort of disappointment is that?
The boys have got over the line against We Chalk Dirty, 13-7. So
13-7.
13-7. They're after some bonus point.
Well, that's the boys know all about it. It's they've seen it. They've seen what it's like. It comes down to frame difference.
Yep.
I would say more often than not, just for the fact of how equal these teams actually are.
Yeah. Well, you look after, like you said, we're 9 rounds in or whatever it is. Well, it must have been 8 actually, because they only played 7. Most teams have only played 7, so it must be round 8.
With the bye, each team had a
maybe
bye.
it is 9.
I think it's week 9.
Yep, but to be as tight as it is in the table, sort of makes shows that things are up and anyone can win, and it's going to be an open season. So,
well, that's the end of another week. Yeah, a quick shout out to the sponsors again: Ellenbrook Skips, Red Earth Creation, and Advanced Auto Tune. Got it right this time.
And shout out to our keep going. Have we done all the sponsors?
Yeah.
And our Anzac Day comp.
Get in there, get the post.
Kieran McCrory and Hudson are in first, so.
Beauty. As you know I'm in.
Yep,
I'm always in.
We better comment David Hanna in so that
And there's Brownie. Great win tonight, Brownie. Good
Well
comeback.
Brownie.
Good comeback.
Well played, young man. Player of the night tonight. With a lazy 5 out of 5 from Mr. Alan Brown.
I don't know where I've been for the last 4 or 5 weeks.
Well,
I'm grateful that I can win more than one.
We commented on the fact that when I was looking up the legend of how people were going, and I said, guess who's the best performing player on the other side? And David went through the whole team before he got to you, realised that it was you. You just done it so quietly, we didn't even pick it up. It was like, Bobby's just kept doing it.
And that is fair enough.
So, yeah.
It wasn't without the art.
Bit of luck.
Here and there.
A bit of a heart rate up to 42. We took it off him.
You were 160. You were 160 before the match started, Bernie.
Before the match.
Sabash texts me saying, does Alan Brown have it on right? But yeah, no, that's why I come over and checked it, yeah.
Yeah,
well, 100%. We're seeing you drop to 90.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Playing, it's a big time,
all right, Dave.
It's
cheers
all
for the
you.
night, mate.
Daza, thank you very much.
All right.
Righto, folks, we're going
to
call it a night. Look after yourselves. I'll chat to you later.
Hi, mate. Need to talk black.